Hello, everybody. How you guys doing tonight, huh? You guys ready to finish off Resident Evil 2 for the second time this year? I'm running out of Resident Evil games to play here. Might actually get to the end of my little streak of them, not in the distant, well, actually the recent future. I can't speak again tonight, so welcome to that. You're pissed off? What's up? What's up, Nostrid? What's got you on edge? Besides my voice. I do edge a lot of people. But yeah. Today was another muggy one out there today, but I definitely on the mend. It was more, breathable. Yeah, my energy is low. Energy is definitely low. Even the pizza couldn't pick it up. But we'll see. Maybe my social battery will kick in a minute. Maybe I flipped it around the polar opposite sides. That's my issue. Floppy seconds. It's usually not a good thing. Who is sinister? No one yet. Give it time though. Ooh, gotta pump yourself up there. I don't know. I think it's just the weather. Just constantly fighting to stay alive every day in this heat. It just drains a man. It's like, goddamn, is it even worth it? That t-shirt I sent you is green camo and it said MGS Delta. Well, hey, thank you. Edging to your voice. Well, hey, I expect you to keep that edge going for at least 4 hours and complete only once the stream is over. Make sure you're like a champion level edger. Boy, did I feel that today. I almost died after my bike ride. You know what? Health can wait. Let it cool down first. We're in the last month of summer, so I'd say the bike rides till maybe next month. Worse. You got a financial problem, a major one? Uh-oh. How much do you owe the casino? Gonna have the stream on the background while I'm on a grind. How's the day been? Well, I went and looked at a house today. Decided not to, go through with it. Had some issues that I would not want to, spend a bunch of money repairing on top of buying it. Gonna probably, look at a few more in the coming days. But that was my day, other than, getting a pizza and then coming back home to work. Hey, people, what's up, Y? How you doing? Your name is too long for me to read the entire thing up, so you're just Y from now on. Hope that sits well with you. Here, I'll do that, and when I die and enter the second plane of existence, I'll let you know. Bad news for you. It's just oblivion. I mean, no second plane of existence. Yes, atoms floating around. Maybe you become part of a tree. I need a trumpet. I don't know. I'm doing total stream of consciousness right now, and the thought I need a trumpet entered my mind for a second. Yeah, I feel like a slug. I'm just like, I'll think of something to say eventually. Do that when reading Russian literature. My rascal, you're just going to be called Mr. R from now on. Oh, I do that all the time with words and names I can't pronounce. I could put in the effort of figuring how to say this correctly. I mean, that's literally how I got my name here, Dartigan. I didn't know how to pronounce it correctly, so you know what, I'm just going to say this is Dartigan. I'll learn later on. You humans so weird. We are a bizarre monkey, aren't we? Honestly, I would have preferred to have evolved from a scorpion or something. Maybe a praying mantis. That would have definitely made a much cooler, intelligent species. Then we got primates. Fucking worse, man. Sucks being a primate. Sometimes, anyways. $1 each. I got one for myself, but hopefully it will be there before you unlucky play him in GS3. Well, hey, no worries. It was great. I ate 6 Papa John's garlic breads with mozzarella and garlic butter sauce. That's a lot of... You doing carbo loading day? I just think of that's a lot of bread. a whole lot of bread. I mean, I had the old pizza and breadsticks today, so I can't really complain. Would have been short-lived life as a male mantis wouldn't lie. I'm talking about evolution, you know, it evolved past like its current status, you know. So, like where it's like an intelligent life form that rules the planet only as, you know, mantis. Your like score, you ever think of streaming Mercenaries FR? Mercenaries, okay, there's several games that pop into my head when I think of Mercenaries. There's one from like years ago that I've had people recommend a couple times, but you can't even buy anymore. And it's from a studio that shut down. Or something else. For Resident Evil 5 or 6. Oh, no, not really, because I hate those games. Resident Evil 5 and 6 are kind of shit, so playing the single player alone is kind of like all I can really manage. That being said, I will probably play some of this game's Agent Hunk, which is, for all intents and purposes, is the Mercenaries mode for this. I might also play Mercenaries for Village when I replay through that. You could give one animal species intelligence. Who would you give it to? I choose sea slugs. Snakes. I think they got a lot to say. They're sort of like, why do you hate our kind? And they'll make us feel bad for us being so mean to them. But yeah, snakes. Can't be either, but the casino, my electric company, or whatever term is in the, we call it electric company too. Last year they didn't send a single bill for any month, and neither did this year for the first months, then boom, all of them in rapid fire every day afterward. Now my boiler exploded, causing Niagara everywhere. So I have to pay 1.5 years of electric bills and now replace my electric boiler, plus everything else and eating, and I'm out of money. That is a very unique situation. Did they think, what, was it just you, or did everyone not get a bill for a year? I would have been very suspicious if any utility I have isn't sending bills, and I'd be calling them as like, what's up, just because I would be worried of that exact scenario. Eventually they figure it out if they're making some kind of weird like office mistake. And then you're like, yeah, you still owe us all this money. You give intelligence to orcas, they already have it. Or at least I think they do. Europe doesn't put garbage in your food. I'm sick of this European propaganda that they are nothing but healthy eaters. I've seen some of the shit you guys they eat over there. There's like all of French cuisine is like butter and cream. And yeah, they have some nice stuff, yeah. But hey, it ain't all just like, oh, Mediterranean diet. Like, hey, they cook with gallons of butter and oil and cream and everything else. Portion size is what you should be right. Yeah, portion size they're better at. Like, you know what? Here's a bunch of unhealthy shit, but a tiny amount of it. Can confirm the garlic bread thing happened here in Europe. Well, I like that. I don't blame anyone for eating a lot of. It's hard to stop eating garlic bread once you stop. If anyone from England says something, your cuisine is fried fish and meat. Well, they like curry over there too. But I'm not gonna be. I like to make my jokes where I can get them, but I will say England does have some good food here and there. Like they have some pretty like the classic English breakfast, for instance. Yes. Or their cookies, you know, or as they call them, crisps. Those are pretty good. But they have some weird ones, but those ones get like pointed to too often, so everyone thinks that's all they got. Some people did, some didn't. I've called them many times, and every single time they said they don't have enough people, plus they changed their software. Excuse me, yeah, that sounds like some real bullshit, is what I would say that was. I don't know if you have the ability, but have you considered lawyering up? You ate the same amount in Europe as I did in the States and lost weight. Their bread is so damn good. Well, hey, I do give Europe that. They know how to make their bread. Did you see Chronos got a release date? You're going to be a busy man in September. Apparently I am. I got a lot coming up. Thankfully, the only big game on the horizon is the new Ghost of Yotai game. That's an open world game. Everything else is, I think, kind of on the smaller side, so it'll be a bit more manageable. Streamed for a long time last night, Dart, on your other channel until 2:30 in the morning. Last night? No, I streamed until literally midnight like I normally do. I'm not sure why it's saying I stream. I usually stream for about 4 hours on average. Sometimes 3 if I don't have any, if I need to go do something or I reach the end of a game. But last night was, you know, normal stream time. 8 to 12. Europe isn't that great. That and humans require meat-based protein, fat, etc. Yeah, we can definitely like it. Tastes good. In California, the family home has solar panels. So you'll have like 0 to 30 electric bill. Then at the end of the year, it was like 900. Edison Energy is a scam, and they're just as terrible as their founder, Thomas Edison. Well, yeah, he was pretty well known to be a bit of a, what they called back then, piece of shit. But yeah, Chronos I'll definitely play. Hello, are you gonna play Ninja Gaiden Ragebound? The new game that just came out? Maybe. I played a demo of it and it's pretty solid. Nicotine reduces appetite, thus lots of dancers, ballerinas, supermodels smoke. Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend that for like health reasons. Hey, start smoking to control your diet. If you gotta do that, maybe get a patch. Still in the Charlie joke? Are we still making jokes about Moist Critical? Is that what you're talking about? Look, I mean, you're gonna like you'll put a little like sarcasm tag in there. Otherwise, it's gonna go over my head. Keep your ass worked out. I mean, you know, it's easier to stay in shape than, you know, get out of shape and get back into it. What is one game on your list say you're excited to play? Silent Hill F right now, I would say. I'm curious about that one. And I wasn't expecting I'd be playing that this year. Solar panels make extra electricity. In the past, Edison bought it back from us, but they stopped when they figured that people were having negative bills. So what happens to that electricity you put on the network now? Nothing? You don't get anything for it? I mean, that electricity has to go somewhere, so if you're pumping electricity into their grid, they're selling that to someone. So while someone with a solar panel might have a lesser bill or even negative bill, it means someone else still has their regular bill because the power's coming from somebody. Gonna play the F out of Silent Hill F. That's a joke I might steal from you. My kitties, they pretty good today. I just fed them before stream. Also posted a whole lot of pictures to the Patreon a few days ago. If you don't buy a Tesla battery, then it's wasted. Well, I don't recommend buying a Tesla right now. Or their Powerwall shit. Lots of people smoke for stress reasons, to which will also lead to weight loss. I feel like just smoking in general. I'm not gonna. Well, hold on a second. Blue Joshua, thank you for the 101 months of being a sub. Can you stop time, please? Because I don't understand how on earth I am on a 3-digit sub. I feel like it was yesterday when I subbed for the first time during the Nier Automata streams. Become as gods. Old god. You've been here that long. You're like a grizzled ancient. There's only so many people who have a 3-digit month, you know, of subs. That's actually quite impressive. So I tip my hat to you, good person. Blue Joshua, you are the chatter of the night for that. How about that? It's a lowly title, but it's one I can hand out. But stop you? I mean, don't you dare sub to me again. You're cut off. But I'm not gonna tell anyone that because, you know, I got bills to pay. I used to carry a pack of cigarettes to get people to talk to me when I was doing investigations. So you didn't smoke them, you just hand them out. That's pretty smart, actually. What was I saying? But yeah, I don't recommend smoking. I had too many people in my life, you already die of it. Or they get very, very sick from it. I think Base and Daciana I don't think Daciana is in the community anymore. She was a mod, but, you know, she's like one of the mods on my Discord and a mod on the channel, but she decided life was too hectic for her and she had to like drop it. I don't know if she still watches or not. I don't think she's a sub anyways. Base has definitely been around for a while, so there's a few. Yeah, I haven't seen Six in forever either. Isn't she a surgeon? She's a surgeon tech last time I talked to her. So she's the one that just like, hey, here you go, doctor. Here's the scalpel. You know, other such things. People also carry SIGs, have an excuse to get out of situations. I gotta go smoke. I gotta go destroy my fucking lungs. See, I've never lived my life like that where I gotta carry things around on me so I can just get out of uncomfortable things. Because I like to be blunt. Like, you know, I want to go somewhere. I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna just start like walking in the direction while they talk. That usually gets the message across, like, hey, this conversation's done, so you better wrap it up, because I'm gonna like turn a corner in about 5 or 10 seconds. Now they're like, I'm gonna go smoke. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. Do I like to be blonde? I mean, I'm technically what you would consider a dishwater blonde, so depending on the time of year and how much sun I've gotten, I'm pretty much unrecognizable as a blonde. But if I get sunned a lot, then I'm pretty blonde. Right now, I'm pretty much, you'd look at me and say, oh, he's a brunette or whatever. Your dad went to get SIGs a few years. Look, he had to get the milk afterward, all right? It takes a while. You know, I have no idea how long those lines are. Anyone ever smoke tobacco out of bongs? Generally, you don't smoke tobacco from a bong, do you? I mean, you can, but it's not. Most people don't, from what I know of it. When I get people a look, they will get me out of any situation. No need for a cigarette to do that for me. What's the look? Stern, inviting, flirtatious. Yeah, he's looking for he's looking to get natural grass-fed cow milk. He's gonna go find an actual like beast of burden for it. And milk, you know what? He spilled it a couple times. Have some patience. The lungs are already foul. They carry the breath that is used to pronounce the stupidest shit I've ever heard. I mean, I don't deny that. But that's just because I'm like, hacking it up. Clear my breathway, my lungs out. Breathway. Why am I inventing new terms? Clear my breathway. Had a hookah because my Greek friend. I've heard of those before, but that's used for smoking a very specific substance, though, right? Of like tobacco, like a sticky like resin of it. And it's like very concentrated, from what I know of it. Only after Sly Dante was like the oldest sub I had for a very long time, but he got I think he got upset with me because of my Ratchet and Clank review. He disappeared after that, and he's not a sub anymore. But he was like the only person left who had like that founder's badge. I'm disappointed to say, unfortunately, your magical Dartigan powers didn't heal my shoulder. In fact, it feels worse today. At least the NFL is back soon. Well, I tried. That's all that really matters. I gave him my best shot. I don't know what else to do. Maybe the vibration of my voice wasn't strong enough. Dart, Dad went the store 14 years ago, and he's gonna come back with the most delicious goddamn milk you've ever tasted. It'll be worth the morally gray character smirk. Carried SIGs around as a waiter, bartender, and gets you some extra tips. Bro's addicted. He's always gonna be a hookah bar. How are you? I finally built myself my first gaming PC and enjoying the hell. Hey, congrats on your first steps into gaming PCs, man. Glad it went well. Some people get really intimidated by that. As for me, I went and looked at a house today. Decided not to, go with that one. But yeah, it's never gonna be your first one, right? Then I got a pizza afterward. But probably gonna go see some more houses soonish. Good housing? Well, hey, it was a nice place, but I didn't really want to spend $30,000 after, potentially buying it to, like, also fix it up. If I got to rent to buy, I would like to become a homeowner, honestly. So we're looking to, like, find a place to, like, buy. Build my own house start, but I don't have the skill set for that, so I'd have to spend a bunch of money on, hiring builders to do that. You made curry with rice today. How'd that come out? I applaud, cooking at home. Have it built. I mean, I really don't think I had the time to, like, deal with that level of stress and headache. Also, Blue Dude, thank you for the 21 months of being a sub. Hi, Dart. What's up, dude? How you? Don't know the whole story. Only remember he was the oldest sub. Yep. He was definitely the longest. Like I said, there's still some people who've been around since my very first stream. Let's Sin, for instance, is someone I think he was here for my very first original Until Dawn streams. So I think, yeah, I think Let's Sin is probably my oldest actual sub count. Well, he hasn't always retained his sub too. He sometimes let it lax. So it probably isn't quite at your like 3-digit mark, but he's like, in terms of like view time or like amount of like how long he's been a viewer, he'd probably be the oldest. Prefabs are terrible. Depends. I've seen some pretty good ones. It's just that they decrease in value, I think, instead of like most homes which go up. Do you know who your first YouTube sub was? Not really, no. Because it, is probably just some rando. When he showed up, subbed, and then never watched again, I'd imagine. That's how it usually is. They go down in value, not up. Yeah, that's why I said about prefabs that they're usually not good for long term. If you're treating it like an investment, which is pretty much what you have to with that amount of money, not a good investment. But if you just need a place to stay and you're not worried about like selling it at like a markup in the future, they're pretty good. Cheap viewers on stream boot. Hey, shut up, bot. Cheap viewers. Hey, buy viewers. Be gone. Purged. Destroyed. Look at the first time buyers program. Actually, yeah, that's what the agent recommended as well. I think it sucks to be a landlord. I wouldn't want to be one. Not for me. Hello, Dart. What's up, Sean? How you doing, man? Wait until the recession hits to buy a house. I mean, you know, when timing the market is hard. You never know if I've been thinking like we're gonna get a recession like all year so far. It never happened yet. I mean, I have a feeling though, as soon as I like put money down on something, that's when the market will get a recession. Then it'll be like, oh well, there you go. That'll be my luck. But I'm not one of these people that can time the market. You don't understand why people leave because of a joke you make? Everyone's got their own tastes on things. Like Sly Dante was always a bit more higher strung since he's a game journalist. So he probably didn't like me making somewhat edgy jokes about the subject matter of Ratchet and Clank. But he loved it when I made edgy jokes about other people that he didn't like. First time buyer programs are tricky. Anything government related is always going to be tricky. That's the thing. Have you always lived in apartments? I thought you already lived in a house. I've lived in houses before, but nothing that I've ever owned outright. It's just places that have been rented. Need to trust the realtor as well. So far, the realtor that we met today seems pretty good. He was very honest with everything that was wrong with the house. He'd read the inspection and like pointed things out as well. So he didn't try to hide anything. And he's like, yeah. And he pointed, yeah, so I think we got a good one on that one. Until Dawn movie is an abortion, don't watch it. I mean, I wasn't planning on it, really. It didn't seem like it'd be my kind of thing. Maybe you can get Section 8. That's not a good thing. Not a good idea to go into Section 8 housing. It's on Netflix, so if you already pay for it. There's other things to watch on Netflix. Watch Until Dawn. It's okay. Some people warning me away from that. Some people saying, no, watch it, Dartigan. Watch Until Dawn. I've already played Until Dawn, and that was already like watching a movie. You don't know how NFTs work? Such an abstract concept to make. Actually, NFTs are pretty much dead at this point. Hardly anyone cares about them. But they're basically, think of an NFT as like a receipt for a piece of digital art on the internet. So you basically like own the digital rights to this piece of art on a cryptocurrency network. It is pretty abstract and weird, but I know they were stupid. My ex's family got a nice two-story home that was Section 8. Only issue was the landlord tried to kick them out to rent the house for more money. That's a landlord for you. An NFT is like you have a marriage certificate, but 90 other dudes are fucking your wife. That's another way of putting it, actually. Excuse me, I have a receipt for that wife. That's my wife. Afraid you can't just copy-paste her. Watch it. Watch it. All caps, watch it. Merci. Good thing you don't have to buy it until dawn because I already sent it to that you did. I think of crypto stuff as using very long problem to work. Hey, speaking as someone who owns some Bitcoin and Ethereum, I don't recommend anyone get into it unless they like ready to lose some money. Even though I've actually made money off it, like majority of my net worth is actually in Bitcoin. But I don't want to be one of those like crypto bros that are always hyping it up. It's just super cringy to be that. Got to get in and out with the crypto. Well, with Bitcoin, thankfully, I don't have to do that. I just like I bought it and I've held on to it. Just watch it now. Best of the best. What, until dawn? Yeah, I think I got other options. I think I've got other options with stuff I can watch. Bro's got a little crypto bro in him, huh? No, you're only a crypto bro if you like one post a lot on Twitter, have like an NFT in your like avatar thumbnail, constantly trying to talk about macroeconomics and like the inflation rates, and talk about like all these like crypto things that are solving problems that don't actually exist, and also disrupting the market, air quotes. We talking about Alice in Borderland, Dart? You should watch it. Is that that's an anime, right? Still, the credit card debit chaos keeps going. I think crypto would work on. Who knows? Alice in Borderland is not an anime. Okay, what is it then? Live action on Netflix. Okay, I'll see if it's any good. Are you just replaying? Are you just replaying for DLC or for enjoyment? I am playing it for enjoyment's sake because I do like this game, and I wanted to play it on hard mode. I do plan to also check out the DLC and see if I want to play through that. Do you even lift? Yes, yeah, I do. I fell out of lifting for a couple months, and I'm going to get back into it soon, though. Cop DLC is really intense. Is it the cop DLC or the gun store owner DLC guy? Oh no, you mean Hunk, don't you? Not really a cop. He's more of a special forces dude. What's my max across the big three? Well, here's the. I didn't do the big three. I don't really like the idea of doing massively weighted squats. Mainly because I'd rather not mess up my knees or back or hips, and it's really easy to do that with squats. So I didn't really focus on those too much. I did do weighted squats, but I never tried to max out or go past like 90 so pounds. Mainly because I didn't have the equipment to do it either. As for like, benching, I would think when I stopped benching, I could do like 200, yeah, 205 I think was my top bench. But that's also, again, I didn't have anyone to spot for me. If I had someone to spot, I probably could have pushed it a tiny bit further, but I didn't want to risk it since who knows if I couldn't get it back up on the bar. But I'm not like a pro lifter or anything like that. I just like do it to stay healthy and like in shape. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? But yeah, squats and deadlifts, no, I'm not a big fan of them. Ooh. Got up to 340 pounds benching at my max. That's a big bench. Big bench. But I'm gonna get back into it soon. I'm happy just being able to like bench 200 though. That's my sweet point. 340, not bad, brother. Not like I say, not bad. That's literally like in one of the top. That's a top 1% population level bench. You just ate pizza. I had pizza today as well. It was really good. Not bad, brother. Lived in the 1%. My bench is out in the comments, huh? People should encourage people more at the gym instead of judging. I think most people at gyms are pretty encouraging. It's only like it's only rarely I think you'll run into toxicity there. Most people either ignore you or they'll support you. Hey, Dartigan chat. What's up, Billy? How you doing? Welcome back. Dar, do you drink, eat dairy products? I'll have cheese, but that's about it. I actually, when it comes to like milk, I don't really go for milk. I usually go for like oat or almond milk these days. So it's really just cheese when it comes to like dairy stuff. I don't even eat eggs that often. I don't like eggs too much. I'm a milk drinker. I mean, I used to be, but not anymore. No, for some reason milk just tastes weird to me now. Ice cream, on occasion I'll have ice cream, but I'd say if it comes to dairy, cheese is the one thing I go to the most. I've tried some of those like, you know, non-dairy cheeses, not a fan of them. You never eat cereals? I eat cereals, I just eat them with like almond or oat milk. But I prefer, like, if I'm gonna have a cereal, I'd prefer like, you know, steel cut oats. They're way better than any cereal out there. Dairy doesn't agree well with me as I get older, but I will fucking never give up cheese or ice cream. You're a malk. What is malk? Isn't I always thought that was a Simpsons meme. Yodels, what's up, musical? How you doing? Welcome. Waiting to see how many times Dart dies. Well, we're in like the part of the game where I will die a lot, actually. Oat milk has the most neutral taste. Yeah, I think almond milk is pretty neutral tasting as well, as long as you don't get the sweetened kind. Vanilla or plain? I know I never really get like anything. I always get like, you know, regular with no like vanilla or sweetening when it comes to like, you know, oat and almond milk. Hippie milk. Hippie milk. DLC is the cop from the beginning and you have to survive, but good luck, it was hard. Well, we'll see. I probably won't get to the DLC tonight if I had to like say how mention what our progress will be. Probably take a little bit more. Favorite food and drink since we invaded your life anyway? My favorite food is usually pizza. Like, I'll go for a good pizza. Like, I'm rarely gonna say no to that. Favorite drink? In terms of like soda, I'm gonna break that up a little bit. If I have a favorite soda, it's probably like Mountain Dew Zero. I don't drink sugary sodas, or usually sugary drinks whatsoever. As for favorite drink, probably Genmaicha green tea. Dartigan is a teenage mutant. Well, because I drink green stuff like Mountain Dew and green tea. I see what you mean. Diet Pepsi for the win. I used to like Diet Pepsi, but I don't know. Like I said, once I started getting into like the zero drinks with 0 calories, not even like diets was like, yeah, this ain't that great. Green tea is so good, though. Green tea is good. You missed the tab soda. Nope. Pizza, silly Dartigan. Nope, I'm afraid not. Pizza good. Pizza hope. Also, tacos, like a really good burrito taco. You better believe I'll be all over that shit. Especially if it comes that little like container of like, you know, like soup I can dip it in. That shit's gonna get, you know, I'm gonna hog that down. Consume. Yeah, consume that. Just inhale that taco. Used to love Coke Pepsi until a friend got a kidney stopped and haven't had his kidney just stopped. Hey, David Spade. What's up, Green? How you doing? I mean, you're a Teenage Mutant Turtle because you love pizza? Oh, well, look, the Ninja Turtles weren't the ones that popularized pizza as like a food group, you know? It was, they just latched onto it because they knew it made them relatable. Thing is, I don't think, you know, that eating pizza in the sewer is a good idea, or eating anything in the sewer. It's pretty unsanitary. So you know what? Take that up to a park or some shit. Beavis and Butthead made nachos popular. I think that's giving them undue credit. been drinking Circle water. It's just a water bottle with a flavor cartridge in it. It sounds like it's probably very expensive. Can't type for shit today. My friend had kidney stone. Oh, okay. My little brother actually just had a kidney stone recently. How far along are you so far? We're probably going to be finishing up Leon's campaign tonight. We're in the lab. So it's really all there is to do because we already beat Claire's. So the only thing after this, it'll be the DLC. Favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle character? April O'Neil followed by Donatello. Come on, you had to give me that one. So, yeah. Signal. Oh yeah, I don't have room.
G-Virus is in the west area. Got it.
Put rice on pizza? I think I've seen that before. I don't know if I'd particularly like it myself though. Alright, okay, we don't need this. I do need everything else though. Find vanilla milk too sweet for oat milk. Oat milk is kind of my preference these days as well. Rice on pizza. Look, when it comes to pizza, I prefer nothing but cheese. But I'm willing to accept there are some things that are also good on pizza. What's wrong with this door? That being said, there's some people who take it too far. Okay, this one is OSS. Try the challenge, a small carbon footprint GL. What is this employ? What is this challenge? Little Wayne's notes or Lee Wayne. I'd rather not have to like waste ammo on you, so I'll leave you there. What's a small is the small carbon footprint thing where I was gonna be environmentally conscious and not use any electricity? That's gonna be awfully hard to do with my job of needing a computer and internet access. Boneless wings on pizza? That's just putting chicken on your pizza, I'm afraid. That ain't that special. Lil Wayne worked at Umbrella. I like the idea that maybe like several like rap groups were hired by Umbrella. It's like you walk into like an Umbrella research facility and there's like, turn down for what? Just to lighten up the mood. Isn't that just nuggets on pizza? I mean, it's a fancier nugget. Hook your PC up to a wind turbine. Getting right on building that wind turbine, bro. I'm gonna vlog the entire ordeal. It's only gonna cost, what, about a couple $1,000,000? And, you know, I gotta hope there's, like, wind every night that I want to stream or, like, edit videos. Hold on a second. See if I'm getting a message or something. All right. Took my hundreds of hours to get it. All right. Well, I can definitely make a lot of bullets right now, but I don't really need to just yet.
Senior staff clearance required for computer access.
What's a gaming trope you despise that shows up too often, even in games you like? A gaming trope that I despise. The thing is, there is no gaming trope I truly despise. You can make any gaming trope interesting if you're just creative enough. So there is no truly like bad trope. There's some that can get used too often, and they've been like mined out. But it's not impossible to come up with new ideas. I don't really have an answer for you on that one. But I would say when it comes to video games, the most overused thing is like I need like a dead family member for like a character motivation. It doesn't go any deeper than that. That's like the go-to for too long for video games. So $5 super chat from John Ratcliffe. In the hardest achievement in Resident Evil 2 remake. Need to start the game and finish taking less than 14k steps. Took me hundreds of hours to achieve. Yeah, I do think that's, you know, sounds really frustrating. So much so that I can't imagine why anyone would ever do it. Like, yeah, that ain't for me, bro. That's just like, no. That's just like speedrun mode, only with like a pedometer. Alright, this is a long time. You did it during the pandemic? Had nothing better to do, huh? Well, this padding of games that force you to grade. Yeah, wasting a person's time is also a big deal for me as well. Right. Time for plant monsters.
Son of a bitch.
Kind of burn, baby burn. You have to like pop all the little pods on them first before burning actually kills them pretty good. Aren't you like burning completely? There we go.
Dispensing solution now.
Many Russians lived through perestroika and glasnost. Say it was nice to have a little freedom. I mean, they gave it up pretty quickly though afterward. So was it nice enough for them? Let's see if I don't know if I remember these codes or not. Nope. Oh well. I need to go back and empty my inventory out. that. Get out of here with that Juwan fucking sound effect.
Damn it.
Stop moving. Pretty sure I can just burn all this, but we'll play the play the way the game wants. First Pokemon game you played? I was a Pokemon Red dude, you know. Note that plants are awfully resistant to fire. To quote a fanfic, sucks to suck. Wait, that famous line is from a fanfic? Surely not. Surely there was more depth to it than that. Right, okay, that is... Let me take a photo of that. Because I ain't gonna be able to remember, like, stupid line digits like that. Resident Evil 4 was the start of the action phase of Resident Evil, which didn't really finish up until 7. For the most part, yeah. That was where, well, it's where it got the over-shoulder action. It'd been trying to do action for a while, because they thought that's what everyone wanted. 4 was the first one to actually succeed in it. Because technically Resident Evil has always been an action series, it's just with a horror element to it. It's just they were greatly limited by the technology they were working with. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Passed up my computer. Where the hell was that computer at, actually? Nope, not really. I know. I definitely, like I said, Resident Evil was like greatly hampered by its earlier technology that kept it from like being what they wanted to make it. So a lot of things it became known for were just like them, like, this is the technology we got. But you don't introduce like your main characters be special forces agents without trying to basically kind of focus on horror. I mean, focus on action plus horror. All right, let me enter this real quick. Or at least that's the way I've always looked at it. Let's see. Good. Not really the style of action over the shoulder. I felt that Resident Evil 4 was the first one where it will be the first one to feel overpowered. Oh, I agree on that. That's the first. I suppose it's the first one where the majority of players, I think, end up feeling overpowered at some point. Because if you played the other games right, you would feel pretty overpowered too eventually. But yeah, I agree on that for the most part. Alright, so everything here. I don't think I need to guess that one, but you kind of can get away with it if you want. Sucks to suck is just the title and catchphrase of the fanfic's main character. You know, question, where am I missing this final, like, bag at that gives me the rest of my inventory? Because I didn't find that in Claire's playthrough either. I might end up needing this, actually. Do need bullets. I'd rather make shotgun ammo. Also might want mag ammo eventually. We'll wait and see. I think we should have a UFC fight in the White House. Yes. Why not anymore? That is not... Forgetting how this math works. At this point, we no longer have, like, any dignity. So, yes. The last baggage is emotional. I didn't know you could store stuff in that. Okay, I don't really need that extra heal on me. Are people affiliated with the WWE already there? I mean, literally our president was once like a guest member of the WWE. There's like gifs of him doing shit. I have so many gunpowder that, well, hey, that's a sign of a good player. Haven't spammed them bullets, you know. Evening, fellas. What's up, Romangali? How you doing? Now I got even more gunpowder that I got run back up there. But there's a lot of stuff down here, and I don't want to have to keep making more and more trips back. TSA started screening your emotional baggage. Is worse. You gotta take the shoes off for that. All right. Well, I don't need to carry this up. Well, maybe I do. I don't think I do, though. I think my cat is a vampire. He won't come unless we remind him he can come in. Well, that's just also called antisocial or anxiety. Vampires actually just need to be medicated. They actually aren't held back by curses and stuff. Like they have like sun allergies, hemophilia, several other things. Garlic, so they got fear of that. And then you got depression because they're always like only want to come out at night when no one can look at them. You know what? This is a pretty good idea for like a story concept. What if like vampirism, but real, but we treat it like an actual medical disease? Good morning. Hey, hi guy. What's up, dude? I remember what happens when I turn that on. Then all the zombies come after me along with the liquor, so look around first. Oh, you're already after my ass then. Shit. I thought they waited till I turned the power on. Oh, well. All well then. Depends where it would take place in America or Europe, because if in America, I emphasize with vampires for the medical. Yeah, that's the way you could actually play it. So like in Europe, vampires aren't a big deal since they just they get all their medical care treated, so they can live normal lives. But in America, they actually have to be like more traditional vampires, of they just like you'll sucking the life out of people because it's the only way they can get by. 'Cause, you know, none of that in their healthcare. Bisexual vampires for the win. Well, you know what? It's in a vampire's best interest to be as bi as possible, so he can like maximize the potential amount of victims. Because vampires always get the most victims when they use horny against humans. Let's quickly like deposit this. And head back down there and hopefully not die this time. Aren't vampires just inherently sexual in nature? Well, part of the myth is like, yo, literally like, yo, guess what people used to be deathly afraid of back in the day? Sexually transmitted diseases. They're like, eh. And also like, yo, aristocrats, like, yo, taking their like women and just like preying upon them. So it kind of like bleeds in from that. That's why classic vampires are usually just like rich nobles or aristocrats just like taking your loved ones. Ruined a pair of curtains at work by washing them and putting them in the dryer. Fabric melted to each other and was peeling. Now they look jank. Gonna have to order more. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tip. Always make sure you look at that tag for like cleaning instructions. That's a good sneeze. Very powerful. Get off, you asshole. This is a bad idea. Very bad idea. Oh, dead again. Lovely. Whenever you enter a chat, Monty runs for it. Nah, he just like shy. Man's got showers to take. I'm gonna keep both my heals with me. I'm gonna take a flash grenade with me instead of the regular grenade. You're a celebrity at Comic-Con. And they're feeding off you there too, just like they do here. The possible trick that liquor is to attack zombies, I don't know. I assume it's possibly possible since you can do that with Mr. X. So if they leap, but they usually only leap at sound, so you'd have to be standing right next to a zombie and possibly getting eaten by a zombie. I'm not gonna go back up there this time. I'm just gonna grab the map and gunpowder and stay out here. Perf. And I left my bracelet up there. I'm an idiot. I have to finish my boob too. I'm sorry, what? How done are they? I'm curious. Testing. What's up, Jim? How you doing? You worried no one's seeing your comments? All right. Don't need that. Got a lot of zombies coming up. I might want to have 2 combat knives on me. Keeps going out. Not sure what's going on, dude. I see your comments though, so no worries there. How ready you guys to watch me get frustrated fighting like the G monster again soon? I know a lot of people had a lot of fun during that. I feel like I'm better prepared this time though. As long as I don't lose too much health here. I forgot to grab the fucking bracelet. The thing I went back up there for. Resident Evil 2 Remake directors confirmed 2 Mr. X's were dropped in Racoon City, hence why he has 2 widely different deaths. Well, yeah, one of them gets killed by Birkin, then it's basically ripped in half. So I already knew that. They just never showed a scene of it or confirmed it, but I don't think Mr. X's regeneration abilities are that good. But I feel like that was just kind of weird that they dropped 2 Mr. X's in like that. Alright. This should be good. Then again, wasn't there like a scene in Resident Evil 3 OG near the end where you come across a bunch of like Mr. X corpses? They all died like fighting a bunch of Special Forces agents or something. Were there 2 X's in the OG? No, there's only the 1. No Lucky today, she's at the theater tonight. So we'll be back probably around 10ish. Final boss room, the minigun, yeah, that's where you find a bunch, or at least a couple of them at anyways. needs. Got 3 Mr. X's in the OG Resident Evil 3. You can find them. I mean, yeah, they're all dead though, besides Nemesis. All right, we're gonna save here. I got plenty of ink ribbons. Father was born in 1948. He's a post-war born baby, is he? Alright, let's go through and deal with this shit. And there we go. Photo of that. I get cut in the remake. It just proves my point that remake sucks. I don't, like I said, I definitely have issues with Resident Evil 3, but mainly that my biggest issue was that they charged full price for it. I think that was the biggest sin it made. But yeah, they cut a lot out because it was originally just going to be DLC, which would have made all the cuts make more sense.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Ugh. Who left the freezer open?
Gunpowder. All good. All right. Look at time. If I'm not mistaken, they should have moved down the hallway like they did last time. How do you miss with a shotgun point blank? I did it somehow. Leon, I don't think he actually... You know, sometimes I wonder if Leon was actually a cop. Oh, shit. If he can't shoot means he's definitely a cop. He's got a mag dump in them. In their general direction, he'll hit something. Good.
Complete global saturation.
Thank you for the Dr. Baby. Thank you for the 100 bits, man. Much appreciated. I need to come with a new tagline for when people give me, you know, money. Like, fucking, I don't know. I need to swear more when it happens. Get excited or something. Alright, this back because I need the space. Alright, let's go get our chemicals filled up, and then we'll be almost done.
Just great.
Great even. Less of those to deal with, the better. We all like whips. What's this whip discussion about? Because I want to join in. How goes Dart with Resident Evil 2 Remake? Is he surviving? We're almost done, actually. We're in the final sections of it. You finish in the next hour? I'm not going to finish in the next hour, but it'll definitely be tonight. But yeah, if I finish too early, I'll just do the DLC. So no worries. Make sure I got everything in here, but I'm going to double check. Is it amusing or not that Leon's face and body actor despises game modders? It's probably because they just make him nude all the time. Like, hey, what if you guys just like stop making me naked? And that's the secret of making Mountain Dew. Did you win? Yeah, I had to do that puzzle so many times in Claire's playthrough that I already had it memorized. As I'm drinking purple Mountain Dew, I mean, I got a green one next to me. No, where this purple Mountain Dew doesn't sound like an actual flavor to me. Wait, I'm doing this the hard way. I should go back the other way and come around. That way I don't have to walk past the zombies. You want the purple stuff? That's just great drink, alright? That's just great drink. Also, $2 from John Ratcliffe. Can your girlfriend sing The Diary of Jane? I'm sure she could. If she doesn't know it, she just have to see the lyrics. Keep that in mind for when she's back. Maybe you can request it and she'll maybe sing it for you. I'm not familiar with it myself. Fuck is Juice? Someone has seen, you know, a particular comedy routine. Okay, we got 6 more saves. I don't need. I'm gonna get rid of some of my inventory. I don't need that anymore. Let's see. Got a knife on me. I'm gonna save all this for later. Fuel I'll take out. Dave Chappelle always being my favorite. I do like old Dave Chappelle. His comedy routine hasn't been hitting as hard recently from what I've seen of it. Like Bill Burr has become my go-to, like, you know, comedian. If you played any game in the early 2000s, you know it. I swear it was in everything. What was that song? The Diary of Jane. It's not ringing a bell. I probably did hear it. I just don't recognize it, you know, currently. Hold on for me. Oh, you dead for good? That's good. Is this my gold standard for remakes? I don't know. I think the Resident Evil 4 remake is a bit better, actually. I like this remake. But the Resident Evil 4 remake comes very, very close to, like, the original and, like, almost surpasses it at times. But it's also, I just think Resident Evil 4 is a better game overall. So a really good remake of 4 is going to hit harder for me than a remake of 2. But this is a very good remake. It was a good example of what to do with them.
In progress.
You say Resident Evil 2 Remake has the biggest jump in quality compared to Resident Evil 4 Remake. Resident Evil 4 was already an amazing game. I'll also say the original Resident Evil 1 Remake is actually probably better than Resident Evil 2 Remake, because that was a remake that actually kind of perfected the old school gameplay with that and made it less frustrating. And they only did it the one time. So I will say that one is also a good example of a remake. But this is more of like a good idea of how a remake and how it reimagines it with new technology. FF7 Remake. I think FF7 Remake is also a very good remake. That being said, I think FF7's remake is a little bit hampered by the fact that it's split into 3 games. So it's not a full, each game isn't a full remake. And I do think the second game suffered somewhat from being just too damn long with all the open world stuff. That did kill the pacing a bit. As much as I liked it. David Hayter was asked about the potential of a Metal Gear Solid 4 remaster. Grab your popcorn and be ready to put your controller down. I mean, that is how you play that. But I'm sure that'll happen. Also, Retro Codex. Thank you for the Prime sub for 38 months in a row. Anyone know the Empyrean series here? Is that books, right? I swear I've heard about Empyrean books before. I'm gonna say it again. If this is the best remake, then where is the spider? I don't really think the spiders are like the best thing in the Resident Evil 2. They're kind of hokey. They're just, here's a big spider. There's nothing else to it other than here's a big ass spider. So I think what they replaced the spiders with, the giant meat monsters, was a very good idea. All right, let's see. Do I want to save yet? I got plenty of saves and I'll get a few more, so might as well actually use them a bit. Hear me out, fans of Dartigan should be called Darts. Many people call me Dart. I'm okay with it. If you want to, like, especially when you're writing it out. But hey. Just be glad I've never said you must call me by the French pronunciation and spelling, D'Artagnan. Then it'd be really annoying to type that shit out. My grandpa still thinks you have an awesome voice. Well, tell your grandma that I think she is a wonderful lady. I'm glad she, I don't know if she likes my content, but at least she likes my voice. Take that lady on like a cruise or something. I hear the ladies of that persuasion like cruises.
Dispensing solution now.
That did the trick.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution.
You probably shouldn't walk through this after you like filled it with poison, Leon. You're gonna be breathing that in.
And you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
Oh, fuck. Forgot you actually show up here. Nope, Broham, I need past you. Forgot he's here. Glad I killed everything on the way in. Alright, this is a save room. You can't come in here. Yeah, I'm generously using these saves now. One of it. Music didn't tip you off. I didn't hear it because I was listening to the like the robot talk. All right, we don't really have much left to do. Went 2 rooms away. Look, he's dedicated to his job, but he ain't running after you. Trying to beat this game that only allows 3 saves. You're gonna be sitting there playing for a while, aren't you?
Hopefully the G samples up.
You everyone is not going to be changing my mind about the remakes. I mean, I'm not trying to. You're perfectly welcome to your own opinion on it. to $5 from John Ratcliffe. Who can tell me what the proper names of the A, C, G, and T viruses are? I'd be impressed if your friend Dart knows that knowledge. I know what... I think the C is... That's from 6, right? That's like the chrysalis, because they're all like in cocoons, I think. T stands for tyrant virus. Then there's the Code Veronica virus, which is as well, but I think that's got its own moniker. G, I'm not entirely sure what the G stood for. And A, is that the progenitor virus? Those are the only ones that I know of. G-spot, the G-spot virus. Animality, chrysalis, Golgotha, and Tyrant is T is Tyrant. I was close. Animality? Which one does that come from? Is that from like... Was A virus? That was from Revelations 2, wasn't it? I forgot that one. The one where if you get afraid, it like mutates you or something. Animalities. I know what animality comes from. We're talking about, in regards to like, Resident Evil viruses.
Eyes on the G virus.
We don't really need to see this again.
So those were G samples.
Viruses, all viruses are just like RNA. Except for phages. Phages are a bit more, I think. But viruses technically aren't even alive. They're just like information, biological information that's copying itself. And will hijack your cells to do it. I don't know if I need to take anything else with me. Not really any enemies in here except for the boss, I think. Favorite boss in this remake? I think the Mr. X is the best boss in the remake. Just because you see him even when it's not a boss fight, when he's just like following you and stuff. It gives him more presence. No one like Jake is ever going to return. Does anyone really? No, I don't think he will. Don't think Jake will be making a comeback, just like Steve or any other one-note character. There's just no point. Like, no one wants them back. They didn't work very well. Hold on. I'm gonna be needing this soon. Alright, we can now make some pistol ammo, but I don't know if I even want any of that. We're in much better shape than we were last time we were at this part of the game. I'm feeling good. Alright, let's see.
That was easy. All right, now back to Ada.
Wonder why they was just sitting there like that.
Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility
Did you know in all the Resident Evil history it only ever been one female tyrant canonically? Yes, but there's been female tyrant-like things. Like, there's been enemies that acted like a tyrant. Like in Revelations 1, there was that, girl who got mutated. Basically served the same purpose. Let's see. Anything else I want to take with me? We'll try as is right now. Steve showed up in Resident Evil 9 sounding the exact same as he did in Code Veronica. How would I feel? I would shit myself. Literally. That, because it's impossible. There's no way they'd ever do that. Why would they? You know, anyone... Chad, I want to, like... I love how guns are just so, like, noisy in video games. They always make a clacking sound when you move them around. Like, in real life, guns don't sound like this. If it does, your gun's fucking busted. Like, if your gun makes noise like that just moving around, you know what? You might want to, like, do some maintenance on it. Guns are actually very solid and don't clack. Alright. Time for this fight again. 3 heals, 17 magnum rounds, 3 grenades. I'm not doing too shabby.
He's mine. This has to end.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry, William, but we no choice.
She's the only one in this game that gets acid rounds.
You called this thing William. Why?
It shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
You're Umbrella too. You're telling me you weren't involved in this?
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
What did you mean to happen
Tell me
then?
everything.
I mean, just because you didn't mean
Right
for
from
this
the
to happen
start.
doesn't mean you're also wanting to, like, make monsters and, like, have them kill people. It's like, I never meant to, like, suffer consequences of my actions. Doesn't make you sympathetic here. PSA Dream Team would be Chris, Jill, Carlos, Barry, Billy, and Jake. Where's Hunk? Why isn't Hunk on your list? How would you feel in Resident Evil 5 Shiva is played by Deborah Wilson? I would be disappointed by that because
What
I
have
like
you
the original
done?
Shiva voice actor.
So you made this.
Immortality is what they, that's what, the
made
guy
the
in
virus
charge of the
that we
entire
never
company
intended.
wanted, but he was like
Spend
making all
any
sorts of
money.
bioweapons that clearly were not just there for immortality, but for killing people and, like, being sold as weapons. I gotta wonder what this thing's actual visual, like, senses are when it has, like, eyes on its shoulder and leg, as well as 2 in its head.
What are you doing?
We can't let him get away!
All right, we end this here.
Class A breach detected. Lock quarantine until contact is neutralized.
You know there's more Magnum rounds here. There we go. Come on, stop moving. Gave him pure aura maxing. This is not a good place to be inside this NutriBlender. Oh, he's dead. When he aggroes, you gotta lead him to the stage hazards, or I can just kill him and go like that. Technically, but that took a lot of ammo.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine.
Punk's catchphrase, "The death cannot die," is a mistranslation of a reference to his nickname Shinigami, which translates to Grim. You know, I'll stick with like the mistranslations since it's better. This was much easier. Well, I had a lot of practice, and I was much better prepared. I had multiple heals, multiple Magnum rounds, a lot of things actually. However, the other fight against Mr. X is going to be a little bit harder for me since I did use up all my Magnum ammo. That's everything. Hard needs more Magnum. Did you know the original title for Ghost in the Shell was Attack Shell Riot Squad? Well, I'm glad someone suggested a better title for it. Because that is stupid. Did any of you ever read that guy's first manga called Appleseed, which he never finished because he lost the manuscript in the Japanese earthquake in the 90s? Also, that guy draws a lot of porn. Like, a lot of porn. He actually stopped drawing, like, legitimate manga because he wanted to go back to porn. Like, I'm done with this legit business. What are condoms? I think you smoke crack out of those, if I'm not mistaken. Dude at least has his priorities straight. He likes what he likes, alright?
That looks bad.
It feels worse. Believe me.
Fuck about what you said. I don't know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
She's hot, all right?
She's not FBI.
That's a lie.
She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it. G-Virus is gonna go to the highest bidder.
Bullshit.
I hope you're right. But if the G-Virus gets into the wrong hands...
It's a lot of morality you have currently with this virus when you were working for Umbrella to make it. Leon's a turn up. Yeah, he's young. He gets jaded after this. You grew morality, all the bad shit. Yeah, she what a boomer. Like, yeah, once the consequences start racking up for me, I developed a conscience. Perfect bioweapon. The next stage of human evolution.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Don't have the ammo for that. Alright, got 3 full heals left on me. That's pretty good.
Attention.
I don't think this weapon will be anywhere useful against Mr. X, but might as well reload it.
Use the central elevator to evacuate.
I think there'll be a save room before the next fight. But then again, well, actually there is no save in here.
Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate.
Typical sci-fi trooper, the thing gets loose and all the bleeding scientists covered in glass on the floor tells the main character, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Attention,
It would be a weapon of peace. We thought we were making a monster that helped people. Is any woman like wearing jeans? Yeah, plenty of them. The ones who wear jeans.
attention.
I was just thinking about you.
That makes 2 of us. I was getting worried.
No, we make a good team. I gotta ask you something.
Way's clear. Please, tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G sample and we get the hell out of here.
Before we do that, I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
Oh, Leon. Why couldn't you just hand over the sample?
As I realized, as much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like this.
You know, it's generally not a good idea to try pulling your weapon
just some
out
pawn
when
to you.
someone already has the gun trained on you. Because they'll likely
And I'm
just
doing
shoot you.
mine, so drop that damn gun. I'm taking you in.
Hand over the sample, Leon. I don't want to hurt you.
And you shoot me. But I don't think you
I'm
can.
too hot. I know you like me. And she curved that fucking bullet. Like Leon was standing in the way of that shot.
No one gets that sample now.
Hold on.
And why are they making these catwalks out of Legos?
Forget it.
Shut up, I've got you.
It's not worth it.
Don't do this.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
No!
It's okay, she had a grappling hook that she didn't use until now. Are there two Annettes because of the... Yeah, I don't know how she gets across this gap to, like, go, like, meet Claire. But I guess that happened earlier.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to
Like, she didn't die back in that room like the Claire thought she did. How much line does she have on the said grappling hook? I don't know, but she doesn't have the grappling hook actually like attached to her, so trying to use it would mean it would just pull itself out of her hand whenever she attaches it to something while falling. If it actually has that much torque on it. Good science spins, by the way, all the time. I don't know how this is, you know, designed to... I guess that's the reactor. Funny to imagine Annette collapsing from death, but then getting up to die and other characters run. That's... I guess that's canonically what happens.
use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. 9 minutes until detonation.
What's that? Claire!
Leon? You're down here too!
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Listen to me. You need to get out. Fast.
Yeah. There's a way out. We can make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? Hey, Leon, you're breaking up.
Forget about me. Just get out of here. Damn it.
Damn it. Yeah. I'm sure wonder why they kept the typewriter out here. Alright. Time to prepare. Alright, we need to make a lot of ammo. We put some stuff away for the time being. I don't think I need this anymore, do I? Sadly, can't make any shotgun ammo. This is a 9mm round, so I have to bring a different pistol with me as well. Survive the timer, the fight is timed, so focus on surviving until you receive the rocket launch. Oh yeah, that's right. Guys, I need to really bring heals with me more than anything else. Alright, flash grenades. I'm sure shotgun ammo will appear during the fight. All right, that's 4 full heals, over 100 rounds of ammo, 3 grenades. It should be good. Take these out as well. Sorry, my memory has been. Also, hi Dart. Can I ask you also about your opinion about Nintendo saying Mario and Peach are just friends? I don't think I've ever once in my life been concerned whether they're fucking, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know. I don't really get into shipping of like fictional characters. And I really don't want, you know, them to try to add romance to like Mario, because does anyone really care? I don't know. Does anyone really actually like want that? That doesn't really seem what Mario is for. He'll rescue the princess, but he doesn't need to be in love with her. I know he's gotten like kissed, you know, rewarded with a kiss before and like a cake. But you know, that's good enough. He's happy. Now, Luigi, on the other hand, I would like them to confirm that him and that other like princess are hooked up. Then again, actually, maybe like Peach is into like Diddy Kong. Or whoever the hell that was in his game. Or Donkey Kong, not Diddy Kong. Alright, let's see. I don't know if there's anything I can really else take with me. I don't know if the combat knife might be good to have with me. No, no, I need another pistol. Almost forgot. Can't use this ammo with that gun. Opinion on the recent study concluding that over 50% of internet traffic is bots. I mean, I've kind of already known that. I'm a YouTuber and content creator. I already know there's tons of bots out there. So not surprising. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but alright, guess I'm doing it now. I guess I do need to get at full health. Game has a good soundtrack. Probably one of the better ones actually for Resident Evil. Oh, my spleen. The best song in this game, though, is actually Hunk's soundtrack when you're playing through that DLC. Alright. I'll leave one spot open for anything I find during the fight that I can use. Well, I'll take this because I'll end up using it. Oh yeah, never mind. Like, kind of need that spot.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence.
I guess knives aren't that useful right now.
Initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Has your opinion on piracy changed given recent events in gaming? My opinion on piracy, I've always held that, when it comes to piracy, if you can't get a game legally, piracy is fine. I don't even consider it piracy. There's no way for you to buy a game legally, like on a storefront, digitally or something. Get it at whatever way you can. Also, $2 from Radcliffe. Go for the 4th Survivor speedrun world record. That ain't happening tonight, I'm afraid. The only character in video game history is as jacked as this dude is, like the President Armstrong. There's some damage reduction going on here. Sinner Armstrong kill Nemesis? I'm pretty sure he could, since I don't see Nemesis actually hurting him any. Oh, he's got hurt. Ow. That hurts, you know. Umbrella or these companies will ever fix the glaring weakness of a tyrant, which is their heart on their goddamn chest.
5 minutes until detonation.
It's alright, I got herbs I can heal. Oh. Guess not. Why'd you say that you can't really aim at the heart if you're Resident Evil 1 Remake? What do you mean you can't really aim at the heart? Well, you can't actually aim individually because you're stuck to a plane of aiming. So it's heart on its chest in Resident Evil 1, it's just like there, so you aim automatically at it. So it's kind of weird to make that the weakness. Shit, I gotta do all that again. Oh well. Most insta kills are bullshit in video games. They can be good if you do have the ability to dodge them, and then it's not like super cheap. Turn around.
Son of a bitch.
I'm shooting over your pustules. Oh yeah, I need to fully heal for this upcoming fight. Wish there was a Russian dancing mode. I mean, I could possibly get one.
8 minutes until
Take care. Hey, Larry, you have a good night, man.
Is this a fucking joke?
Global saturation. I think you Dr. Baby. Kind of wish there was a save point here as well, but what have you.
attention.
All right, isn't really any shotgun ammo falling down, so I might as well take this away. I don't think the flamethrower is the weapon to use here, though, since he's kind of like moving around a lot. And again, combat knives, I don't think grabbing is any useful either. I think there is shotgun ammo falling out. I didn't see any in the previous fight. I'll keep it with me just in case.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
How do you feel about creators telling people who don't agree with them politically to not buy their art? I mean, I think it's reasonable. I mean, if you don't, I mean, it's alright to, it's perfectly okay to politically disagree with someone. But I'm not sure what the question actually is. Let me think about that for a second. Are you saying that they should not, I think you're asking me is like they shouldn't include their politics in their art, is what you're actually talking about, right? Again, it's someone's right to do that if they want. But it's also your right to not buy it if you don't like it or you don't agree with it. So if you want to put your art, I mean your politics into your art you create, then yeah, you have to accept that some people are not going to buy it just because of that reason. And I think it's fair both ways. I'm going to stream the new Ninja Gaiden came out today. Maybe. I might. I did like the demo I played of it. Great location. Yeah, I can survive another hit. anymore. I don't know why he dodged that. I guess I just could throw a flash grenade at him. If I don't have any rocks to hide behind, I'm kind of screwed. Got a flash bling or use rubble? Oh yeah, he kind of destroyed all my rubble. Alright.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Leon, you need a dodge roll. Do you ever think of learning one of those? How does that cheek clappage feel? Good. It feels. It makes me reminds me that I'm human. That I too actually do make mistakes, and I'm not better than everyone else. You're only half watching you, but you have to hit him hard enough. But I only have like pistol ammo, so it's a little difficult. I got flash grenades though and grenades, so I'm able to use those. Also flash when you hear Leon say, "Oh shit."
Is this a fucking joke?
Are trumpets like the universal instrument for like tension? Like hurry your ass up.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level.
All right. I was willing to get rid of this so I can have another grenade with me instead of like more of this pistol ammo since I got plenty. But you know, I don't really, I am not seeing shotgun rounds, so we're just gonna drop that. That's 4 flashbangs.
Train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Pain. Isn't he after like the Sherry and like the little like vial of stuff she had in her locket? I wonder why he's like targeting Leon so much. fucking time. You asshole. That's not cool.
Self-destruct sequence
That is
initiated.
not gentle. Alright. I'll play your game. Have the stream on, but probably going to not be responding. Yeah, it's fine, man. Lurk if you need to. That's what I say. There should be like a sound effect when he lands, but it's like mute.
Fucking joke.
Until detonation.
They're programmed to kill survivors. I thought they were after like Sherry, because she had like a Jesus virus sample on her locket.
To the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate.
Okay, it's 5 heals. That's more than enough if I can just fucking survive. Avoid this like one-hit kill move. Like I can take this too. It'll work the same as a flash grenade.
To the bottom level train platform.
Metal Gear Solid 3, they keep everything the same. I mean, that's what we've known for a while, actually.
Attention.
So, that's good.
Until detonation.
No, don't. I need those. Stop breaking my shit.
Until detonation.
Come on, go up, go up, go, go, go. There we go. I don't think this elevator would work anymore at this point.
Where did this thing go?
You know that rocket launcher they just gave me? It's actually like a for firing flame rockets. Like it's basically replaced flamethrowers back in Vietnam. They weren't very effective.
5. You have arrived at the bottom.
Don't know why like Umbrella would be carrying one of these. I was thinking about streaming Metal Gear Solid 3 on Monkey Stream on her Discord, but I know she's been streaming it.
Gotta get out of here.
Boom! Action! Hello, welcome back. Lucky's back, everybody. She had to go emergency use the restroom, though. Does every Resident Evil game have to end with the protagonist blasting the final boss with a rocket launcher? Not all of them, but most do. Like Resident Evil 7 ends with you shooting them with a special revolver. But it's just their trend. A lot of them, especially the early ones, do. My girlfriend's friendship bracelet. Some punch a boulder. Actually, I think Resident Evil 5 was the last one that did it when you shoot him with 2 rocket launchers.
We made it.
Just like I said we would.
Who's this?
This is Sherry.
Okay. Jesus.
What was that?
I don't know. I'll go. Take care of Sherry.
This is non-canon. That's not supposed to be Leon's job. Oh, he has to go a rocket launcher around at the very least. Hey, you're just in time for the final boss. Yes. You got a room over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I don't really think I need much on. I got 2 full heals on me, so we're pretty solid. I guess I could take the flamethrower, but I don't think I need that either. Why isn't there a band called Resident Evil Meat Monster? Why haven't you formed that band yet? Diary of Jane, I'll ask her if she knows that song. Alright. Let's see. There's really nothing else to take with me. It's all like I can just combat knives. Let's wait for Lucky to get back in here so she can watch. Need to get on that. I mean, you are in a band, I believe, right? Maybe suggest a name change. I'm curious. Is this like sight quicker? Nope, about the same. The Resident Evil meat monsters. I mean, the Resident Evil might get you sued or copyright infringed. You might want to just like call them the meat monsters. I wonder what happens with, I mean, you know what, there should be a secret ending if you just wait here and you don't fight the final boss on the train. Welcome back. Ice cream?
Yeah. Throat is pretty sore, so
You need to rest that.
you tell me when. Tell me when I can and I will.
Right now.
What a chat though.
Oh yeah, chat wants to know if you know the song Diary of Jane.
Sounds familiar. Who sings it?
I don't know, but John
Hi,
Rack
Kurama. What's your name?
John Ratcliffe was asking if you could sing it or something earlier, and I was like, I don't know if she knows that one.
Yeah.
But her voice is pretty wrecked right now, so she shouldn't really be singing.
Hi, Joe. Stop, baby. I just like posts of yours. Hey, Mr. Cook. You fixing shit? Thank you, Nahwell. Am I saying that right? Nahwell? What do you name? Nahwell Romagnoli. 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 Nahwell Romagnoli. Nahwell Romagnoli. Name, dude. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Whoa! That is a big vagina with teeth and tentacles.
That's usually how Resident Evil games end.
There's a movie called Teeth about a vagina with teeth.
Vagina dentata.
Yes.
Want more bullets? Be my guest.
Sexy lady. Breaking Benjamin. Oh, okay. I'll look it up. I actually don't know that song, but I will learn it. Hey, guy.
Christ!
I was chanting Wells' name. I was trying to pronounce it right.
Here we go, Rocket wants to run.
Hey, Larry. Keith. There's a vent that lives that we go to for our cat, and on the side where they put like, it's almost like a video, like a movie theater marquee where they put like different like sayings and stuff on it.
Oh, the flamethrower, that's actually a bad idea.
Right now, the vet sign says brush Steve's teeth. DEEF, and it makes me so happy.
Oh, someone's getting off on that.
Lucky. They just say ravioli, spaghetti, macaroni, pasta fagioli. Italian names are just pasta names.
And Italian names make you hungry. Okay, flamethrower, bad idea.
Proof that Italian is a delicious language.
Mmm, delicious language.
Bap, 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 bap. Nom, nom.
Yeah, let's not take the flamethrower. Pretty shit.
What? Poop. Beep. Chat, I found a way to put so many boops in the plays that I do that when there was a scene in the play that I just did where they were pretending to be me. My scene partner who was pretending to be me was like, what should I do to like be you? I'm gonna be really bouncy and like energetic. And I was like, you should boop them. She was like, oh, that's a good one. So she also booped.
She did boop.
She booped on the nose, and so boop is becoming my like.
So that's her catch.
Like a signature, like
signature.
Owen Wilson's wow.
Wow.
Makes me happy.
Boop.
Boop. How's it going with you? It's going. I'm very tired. I'm working 2 jobs at the theater right now. And I had to do both of them today, one right after the other after we looked through the house. It's a busy day. The Dart took me out for pizza today, so it's also wonderful. Know much about the Heine? For a while.
Want some more? Christ!
It was a lot, but it was good. But I'm very happy to be home. Very happy to be home. After a good show. I could get it.
Get it.
Eat it. Are you gonna take more? Even though you're
Yeah, everything. Yeah, I'll show you tomorrow. No reason not to. I need to get these streams in because we got a trip coming up in New Jersey.
seeing something's getting in the way, so I'm going to drop the break in my most kind of
Lose that car!
How's that? 2010 Rock Boys?
That's it good.
Yeah.
Dart said you went to the theater. What did you watch? No, she works in a she works in a theater like a stage.
Actor.
She's an actress, so she works in a stage theater, doing plays and stuff.
Yeah, right now I'm assistant directing a kids show production of Schoolhouse Rock. So I'm assistant directing and teaching young kids how to act, and then I go straight from that to rehearsing as an actor in a touring show of Romeo and Juliet that's going to be going around the high schools in the area and things like that, community colleges, and we're actually going to be performing at Dartigan High School.
Yep. Apparently they're very.
And we have a performance of it open to the public that you can come and see. And it's I think like $5 or something.
Oh, not too bad.
Cheap. Only an hour.
Were they doing that one at the theater?
At the theater. We do like a open to the public
Oh,
production.
the opening one or the final one?
I think it's one of the first ones.
So,
Like the week of
are
the
you guys,
little
like,
shop auditions, I'm gonna have that.
No.
We're gonna do our first touring show,
Well, we actually just
and then
met.
I've got to do a
last night.
Saturday showing of it for the public. It's gonna be a very busy weekend.
Would have been one
Ring a
on the
ding
first date,
ding,
though.
Claire,
Yeah.
making a thing.
Somewhere Chris Redfield is like,
you
yes.
might be able to give us a ride.
Also, $20 from Monty. Yo, Monty.
Yo,
What if it's not
How you
just
doing
the
today,
same?
Monty?
what if this?
Sure,
What
yeah.
if I'm not Ada? You can still kiss me.
They're just gonna let this dude like drive off to like Racoon City and die. They don't try to warn him or nothing.
That's part of the game right there. That was wonderful. Just end it right there.
Where's he going? Bingo?
So, is it over?
Did that last guy flip you off?
No. But if it's not, we'll stop it. Whatever it takes.
I'm gonna get a
Yeah, you
job
did
with
right
the president,
well.
you know?
Claire
As long as
Redfield
we stick
away.
together, we'll be fine. Come on.
Off in my booty shorts. Let's go.
Hey, you guys can adopt me.
Uh,
Yeah, she got over the death of her parents real quick.
Puppy.
And a parrot.
Uh-huh, my parents are dead.
My mom said they're too messy.
We're not dating, by the way.
Next up on this
Claire Redfield, off to be a
Wednesday
single
is the song to
woman.
get your blood
So,
pumping.
what was different about your side, the B scenario from the A scenario? I noticed nothing. Other than Leon also gets to fight the meat monster.
Oh, I'm not dissing the booty shorts. Don't you worry. I actually was just gifted this cosplay,
Yep.
so I'll be wearing them myself.
Bingo is forever canon. The Boulder Red. Oh, damn. Thank you, PK Reed. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Man.
The best. We're starting lessons on Saturday.
Lessons? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You should. You two are
Have a
thunder.
first lesson Saturday.
First
Okay.
lessons. Leon shows up second. I guess that's it. That's the only thing they allowed, huh? Every story.
Which is possible be boring.
The resources you take don't appear. It didn't feel that way to me. Because no, I definitely, if that were the case, there would have been no resources for me. Because there would have been nothing, because I left nothing behind in the first playthrough.
Jim, my show was great. Kurama went really, really well.
Yeah. But I've been looking for love in all the wrong places. Only difference is slightly different dialogue in the beginning and who talks. See, I do think that's the big letdown of this game that keeps it from being like the perfect remake, is they didn't add that in. I feel they could have. They could have been have like different scenarios happen.
Leon, please fuck my sister and continue the bloodline. Chris Redfield, Sugar 1998.
I think he's given up on that.
He still ships it.
Really need some sleep right now. Hey, and Roman Ganali, you have a good night if you're going to bed, dude. You've been up late.
Hey, anime girl.
Best Resident Evil song is Go Tell Aunt Rosie. Rhodey? It's, yeah, Rhodey.
Go Tell Aunt Rosie
It's pretty good. Yeah, that's like the most memorable song they got. That's actually a song that they didn't actually even produce. They just like liked it and added it to the game.
Cool.
You like that scene of Family Guy where Peter wins a bingo? Actually, what do you win from bingo? Do you get money from that? Or do you just get like, here's some like local tickets to like the Depression Parade or something? Like I've never played bingo in my life and never will. Like, is it like gambling? You like, oh, you get everyone else's winnings or cut of it. Feel like you don't worry about buying Mario Party. She can have my copy, hopefully. Well, who knows? You can at casino bingos. Wouldn't that be like illegal in a lot of states? Copyright strike? I didn't get copyright strike or claimed for the last time I played. When I finished Claire's story, I had this song play. So I guess I'm safe.
Who's headbanging right now in chat?
I'm
headbanging.
I'm kind of nodding.
Some emojis.
I'm nodding a bit.
There's some box. There's like a box.
You can win money. Some have money and prizes. Ah, so enough to pay your bills or something that month, maybe. But if you go into church bingo, probably not, since that's a sin.
Fun.
The song is garbage. It doesn't really seem to fit, but it's whatever. Boy or boyfriend? Lucky's boyfriend. I'm gonna change my Twitch name to Lucky's boyfriend.
No. I got called an internet celebrity today by a troll on Instagram.
On Instagram?
Yeah, I participate in Teacher Misery, which is a wonderful Instagram page, and there was somebody said something dumb on it. I commented on it. My comment kind of took off. It got like 100 likes or something. And so, but one person just like decided that they were gonna assume what I meant by it as opposed to like actually read what I was saying, and then like fought me the whole way
Jesus.
through it. And I was just, and then at the end was like, called me, like, she's like, you're just an internet celebrity. And I was like, I'm not a celebrity. No one, like, that is not the flex insult you think it is. Like, not everybody who's an actor or an artist is trying to be famous or anything, FYI. And B, like, I don't need your sarcastic, like, break legs comment. And then at the end, this nut person who'd been arguing with me was like, God, like, I wasn't being sarcastic. I wish you luck in your endeavors. God bless. And I'm like, oh my God, that's like this the most like trolly bullshit ever. But that they were definitely pulling that thing out of.
They need some love in their life.
Well, I was just like, I am not an internet celebrity. I am Dartigan's girlfriend. It's not. You're the internet.
I'm not an internet celebrity either.
Not everybody's trying to be famous.
I just work on the internet. Have Lucky seeing the next game's closing credits. I mean, that's up to her. I don't even know what the next game's closing credits will be. You have to even have a song.
Fuck it, yeah, why not? Pick a good one.
But we usually just like come in every once in a while and have like a little singing session. We don't really plan it. I don't want to like make that a thing we plan out. I like it when it's spontaneous. I like it when it's spontaneous. That's why you live in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, I found a new place on Zillow. It looked nice. I came with.
Doctor follows my Instagram, so he was able to find it. Yeah, I was just sort of like, bro, stop. I eventually had to flex on how many followers and stuff I had because I was just like, because they kept calling me a talentless hack.
Jesus.
I was like, buddy,
Jesus.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to your opinion. It's really gonna ruin my day here.
Some people are just unhappy.
Well, yeah. Well, and to be real, if they're on Teacher Misery, they're probably going through it as a teacher themselves. So
yeah, they shouldn't be like piling on someone else.
Well, yeah, exactly. And it's like, we're not here to fight one another. I mean, I'm absolutely pontificating.
Maybe they didn't think.
I too rose to it and was calling names and shit. So
maybe they didn't think you were a teacher and you're just an actress or something.
They told me that they hoped I went nowhere near children because I had no grade.
Jesus.
It was pretty vicious. Sing emo Mumford and Son.
Dr. Baby's looking at that comment right now. Jesus Christ, what a pathetic fuck.
Yeah.
Throw Lucky some bits and she for songs. I mean, hey, it helps.
If you're a follower, if you're a Charmsy follower, say, what is my life, Jeff? That's one of my Instagram posts from an audition that I posted that I didn't get, but I did nail that line. I'm wearing like a cat lady outfit and funny glasses. And I'm just like, what? Jeff? That's what that means.
Aww.
Oh, Billy, you're my friend.
Hear that, Billy? You're a friend.
You did put that asshole in their face. Yeah, I wasn't having it. Sometimes I just ignore shit like that.
Yeah,
But I was just like, nah.
I'll start throwing bits if Lucky starts singing Florence.
Oh, I love Florence. I'll sing Florence. Which Florence song you want, Bill?
Which Florence song do you want?
I know King. I know. Oh my god. The Twilight song. The song from Twilight.
She knows a song from Twilight.
I know. I remember Stand By Me. Her cover of Stand By Me is good.
Stand by me.
I will make a request that I go get my headphones though, and I will do what I do, which is like listen to the song while I sing it, because I'm better at it.
Shake it out, he says. Shake it out.
Did I thought that was Taylor Swift? Did Florence do a cover?
Yeah, is that not Taylor Swift?
How about this? Shake it out.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. No, she knows what you're talking about. What are all these things? There's like rewards. You know, am I the only one that thinks like just getting a 3D model reviewer is there like a reward is kind of lame? All right, chat. We're gonna do some goddamn DLC. So we got. I'm thinking Time to Mourn is one we start with. We got sexy lady running from creep guy. And we got I think that one's Hunk, isn't it? Or no, this one's Hunk. Let's leave it Lucky to get back in here though. This game's DLC almost made something I love turn into something you hate while trying to complete it all. I mean, it's optional, you know? You don't have to do it. I do think Resident Evil 7 still has the best DLC of any Resident Evil game just because there's so much and such a breadth of it. You get like weird little vignettes. You get extra plot. You get entirely like two entire story elements to it. It's pretty good. You get like the classic what if you just had like a survival mode where you gotta like make your way through it, and also like what if you had like a find resource mode. You prove the way this girl is laying down. She's gonna die, but she gotta look sexy while doing it. I wonder whoever this model was, she thought she's telling everyone's excited, like, I'm gonna be in a Resident Evil gang, and then she found out she's just like this character. Who's based off a special corpse in the original game and doesn't even move or have lines. She's dead. I think this was like the mayor's daughter originally, wasn't it? You say Viginette funny, Mr. Dartigan. I say a lot of words funny. How am I supposed to say Viginette? Isn't that correct? Happy belated birthday. There's another DLC you should have. It's free. That's Tofu, right? I think you have to unlock it, don't you? Naked. There are people go making fun of my naked again. Vignette. Look, there's a goddamn G in there. Why can't I say Vig? Why do we gotta pretend like half the words in that word, half the letters in that word don't exist? Say sign? Sign. Blame France? I do blame France for many things. Like, there's no reason the English language should be, like, prettying itself up like this. I hear her practicing the song in there. Why does she look like a bloated Nicole Richie? Because they didn't spend that much time on her model. Next thing you know, chat, you're going to tell me to spell, you're going to tell me to say debris instead of debris. Like debris, the way debris is spelled, we should be calling that debris. Debris. Gas station battle DLC is the Lost Accomplished The gas station battle? Lost, accomplished. So there's like a hidden DLC in the DLC. Vaginally speaking, vaginally speaking. Are donations better than bits? Technically, yes, because the entire amount goes to us. Whereas bits, you have to give Twitch a little bit of money first that'll go to them before you can give any bits out to anyone. I don't think I have. Well, you know, I guess I think I have a donation link somewhere. I don't use it that much. Usually it's just bits and super chats and subs I get. You should say tedious instead of Titus. Well, I don't, or Titus. Well, no one really knows how to pronounce Final Fantasy X's main character name because I don't say it in game. So I've heard Titus and Titus. I like Titus better. Vaginally speaking, those things don't look. We have a long running joke on this channel called Vaginally Speaking. Well, I hear her singing in there. He's gonna come out with a banger in a minute. To unlock No Way Out, you need to beat all the DLCs. I probably won't be doing that then. I don't know. I don't plan to make getting through the DLCs like a must do. We're kind of just like finishing up tonight's stream by playing the DLCs. For as much of those as we can. Streamlabs dono? Yeah, I ain't setting that up. Yeah. If you want to give bits, just bits are fine. During Dart's Avenger stream. Well, that's been a while. Yeah, I forgot that game existed. Alright, let's begin. Time to mourn. Actually, let's play the Runaway. Start off on 2-star difficulty after all. Also, 1500 bits from Happy Trash. Thank you, Happy. You have the 1500 bits. Here's a tale of a future that never was on a night that never dawned. I'll take you to meet your special someone. Catherine Warren simply believed Iron's words. The gentleman and a chief of police, after all, not to mention a good friend of her father, the mayor. However, after he lured her to the orphanage, he let the mask slip. Do you know, I think you may become my greatest work. He fell into despair as she heard the words. Fate was on her side. She took the jail cell keys from her would-be killer. Made up her mind. I have to go. I have to rescue my love, Ben. Wait, Ben. Wasn't Ben like the raccoon, the helicopter pilot? Or am I thinking of someone else? Ben. Who is Ben? Who? I need the lore. Wait, no, it was Ben the reporter? Brad was the pilot. Maybe Ben was the, I don't know. Ben. Non-canon, but Ben is the guy in the cell who dies. I mean, she likes some older guys, I guess. You got it?
I have heard the song before. Whoa, I missed that. What am I?
We're doing one of the DLC things. But first and foremost, you gonna do a song.
If he wants me to.
Yeah,
he's gonna throw bits.
he gave us 50. He gave us 50.
Oh my god, that was so nice of him. Okay. Yeah, I got the first verse and chorus for you. Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Here we go.
She's a redhead too. You'd like her. Okay. Cigarettes are like old friends, here to relive your darkest moments. I can see no way, and all of the ghouls come out to play, and every demon wants his pound of flesh, and I like to keep some things to myself. I like to keep my issues strong. It's always darkest before the dawn, and I've been a fool and I've been blind. I can never leave the past behind. I can see no way. I'm always dragging that horse around. Oops. Fostered such a mournful sound. Tonight I'm gonna bury that horse in the ground. So I like to keep my issues strong, but it's always darkest before the dawn. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, whoa. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, whoa. And time to dance with the devil on your back. So shake it off. That's it.
There you go, chat.
Cool. Okay.
Who's singing?
Sorry, I kind of fucked that up in the
Yeah,
middle.
you did good.
But for just hearing the song for the first time in like years, other than at the mall, not so
Yeah.
bad.
Who's singing? That's my girlfriend Lucky.
I sing for bits. I sing video game songs for your bits sometimes.
Video game songs, any songs, really. That was great, says Abby.
You're great. Thank you for the 15 bits. That was cool.
1,500 bits.
1,500 bits. I don't know. I'm drunk and bugged Lucky to sing for. I hope that made your drunk heart happy. Since when do gamers have girlfriends? Somebody play you with a woman? You can't even catch a. What is she wearing?
Sexy.
That looks like my sexy nightie that I have in black.
I think it's meant to be like 90s, like
Oh, it's
chic.
like a little romper.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
a onesie.
yeah.
Oh, boo.
20
Cheers.
20 bits from Monty for the singing. Always great. You really need to start doing karaoke streams.
Okay. I didn't know I was allowed to. I can't do that on YouTube though, right? Like the.
Just don't record. Just don't set it up to record. And it's also, since you're singing, it won't actually catch it, because usually, anyways, because there's no vocals. And
Actually, chat. Look, you need to just be honest with them. That was all. This has always been Dart singing.
I pretend to have a
It's
girlfriend.
Dart actually singing.
I'm just that talented of a voice actor.
Really good at throwing his voice, chat. It's kind of scary. I use him to get me gigs. I actually can't sing at all. I've just been keeping Dartigan's voice in my pocket.
Full time.
Joe Rogan's good.
This is like the mayor's daughter. Where'd she learn to use like a handgun this well? It looks like she's a socialite.
You're incredible. You're breathtaking. It was Dart all along. The famous drunk karaoke. Oh, drunk. Oh, you know, that could be something fun we could do at the sleepover stream. Do you want to do karaoke at sleepover, chat?
Yeah.
They put a lot of effort into making the mayor's daughter hot.
Yeah. Use a high-powered weaponry that can damage it faster. They can
We're both
regenerate.
AIs, apparently.
My team is currently searching for a way to reliably produce railheads.
He
that
put a
rival-
doobie on the camera.
A doobie.
A doobie.
It's illegal to smoke
Or
doobie.
if you're high class, a doobie.
Is she barefoot?
Bang bang, he shot you down. And then hit the ground, bang bang. I love balls, says Sister A.
I'm sorry, what?
He says I love balls, so I just sang it. Cause I love some balls. These balls. So this outfit is what you men fantasize about us wearing?
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like 6-inch stiletto gold heels with a matching arm cuff and like a see-through
Oh, sweet,
romper
gotcha.
nightie.
Item dispenser. You only take one item from the item dispenser. You won't be able to get the items you don't select, so choose carefully. I need high-powered rounds.
I can't sing for shit. It's so deep. My old music teacher told me to stop singing in class. Oh, ew! I hate your teacher. I fucking hate your teacher. Cause guess what? I bet your voice would be appropriate for some character. Shut up! I'm almost sick. For the balls. You're almost there for the balls.
Yes, I'm always there for the balls.
We're all there for
Take
the balls.
items
Let's
from
all be honest,
backpacks,
chat. We're all there for
items.
the balls.
Ghost
It's
survivor mode. Weapons can be. Oh, I'm just reading. This is new information.
I'm back.
Weapons can be discarded too if you don't have enough inventory space to take the items. Consider discarding weapons that aren't of use anymore.
You need to know for science. Balls are fine, but I like balls. Balls are lovely. Balls are lovely. They make children happen sometimes. They are fun because sometimes one hangs lower than the other one. A lot of the times that happens.
Generally, they always do.
Those of you who groom them, we love that. Some of us love that. Some of us don't. What else is fun about balls?
I don't know actually.
It's a tiny part of you men, but it's vulnerable and they're precious. Your balls are precious, Chad.
Check your balls.
Quote me.
Heard it here first, Chad. Balls are nice.
Precious. You've heard of precious moments. Nigerians got precious balls.
Precious balls.
You can hit them back and forth like a punching bag. You give them a little smooch, a little like a peck, gentle. Give them a little like good job, like a little tap tap, like they did a good job.
I wouldn't recommend tapping balls.
Just a little.
No.
Like gentle, like a night, like you know when you tap someone's their hand when they're sad.
You want to boop?
Like a there.
You want to boop?
No, I don't want to boop the balls.
Boop the ball.
Booping is too forceful of a poke motion. I feel like.
Green herb,
Wet
please.
girl with a gun. Someone's fapping as we speak. Well, the only thing fapping right now is like her 6-inch stiletto heels in like mud, squishing. This girl is sinking into the fucking ground.
I don't like
right
they
now.
put her in like a white nightie and she's running around in the rain.
God, they really sexualized the shit out of this character in a bad
This
way.
this character basically was like based off of Corpse in the first game that has no part in the game. She's a dead person. It's like the mayor's daughter.
Right, who has been abused. Like there's all this backstory, right?
Yeah, she was like murdered by the chief. She wasn't abused as far as we know. Because he's like a serial killer, so he like.
I will say that the wetness just seems to have made her like a cool pattern come out on her
Yeah.
dress, though. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just as flimsy as it was.
Why do the clothes have wet physics? Because that's just where we are technologically these
She
days.
barefoot? Oh, she was in the house. She definitely had like gold heels on. So, and maybe she kicked them. She might have kicked them off. Yep.
She got
Oh
little-
no, she got them.
she
They're
got-
there.
she got heels
They
on.
are like. They look like Aerith's shoes
To be fair-
in her red dress.
To be fair, these are barely footwear at this point. There's so little there. Like here. That's a lot of zombie.
Mr. Cook says, I've got big balls. Oh, I've got big balls. And they're such big balls. And they're bouncy big balls. And he's got big balls. And she's got big balls. But Dart's got the biggest balls of them all.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Couldn't put it right there. What? Grab ball. Grab balls.
I need to get on that
No,
boss.
Kojima did. Oh, Nobuo. I can't read.
Can't read? Yeah.
Ken has reading. Literally, chat, I have a line in Romeo and Juliet when I play a random servant character that's like, I can't read, help.
Yeah, that was a problem back in the day. Illiteracy was high back then. A barefoot lady in the rain sounds a bit familiar, don't you think? I mean, what does it remind you of? We're also running away from a man. Need a juke. Green herb. Oh shit. 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 This is not going well for me. In fact, I'm dead. I gotta start over from the beginning. I do. Alright. Did Lucky ever make a schedule for the sleepover stream? I don't think so yet.
I will be doing it sometime in the next week, though, for sure.
But yeah, no pressure there. Don't, just let her do it.
Right now, Bio, I'm actually working 7 days a week. I am either at a rehearsal for the kids show, a rehearsal for my tour, or I'm teaching both days on the weekend. So I don't really have like a full day off unless I am off 2 rehearsals at the same time. However, I am off in the late evening and then the early daytime. So when I get used to this new schedule, I'm thinking I will have the time to do it then. So it's probably like sometime early next week.
Is this still Resident Evil 2? Yeah, this is the DLC. Also, PK Reed, happy belated birthday, Dartigan. Hey, thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, My mom has a saying that it's better to be busy than bored. So I mean, and for me, like I just moved to this area, so to be picking up so much work this quickly is actually like kind of a blessing. But after the kids show is over, I'm definitely gonna, well no, I'm actually not going to because I'm gonna go straight into the little shop.
You'll have some time, I think. There's like a...
No, there's not. I'm gonna be doing a touring show in between that time and then straight into little shop.
Oh, when's your that commercial you got planned?
That's on August 5th or 4th, I believe. I gotta keep my eye on that. Everyone's wishing you a happy belated birthday. It was Dartigan's birthday on July 14th.
Thank you, Chad. You're all wonderful.
I'm not in a rush. I miss it. Like, I was actually thinking, because I have tomorrow night off, I might stream Resident Evil 4, because I just want to get back to play. I was just having
You probably need a rest, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that I should rest my voice. I'm feeling better.
Your birthday is the 18th? Hey, happy belated birthday.
So, guys, what I'm about to shoot isn't a commercial. It's an industrial, which is like a training video for a hospital. So I don't know I don't know if it'll be released to the public. If it will be, though, I will share it. I will definitely message you on Instagram about the little shop performance stuff. I figured that would be actually like right up your alley.
You want to see you sing? Come on.
Vin, I'm playing a nurse practitioner in a industrial or a hospital. So like training, basically. Oh, 34 is an old puppy. But I understand how you feel. I know when I hit 35, I actually physically started to feel my age.
Everyone thinks their age is old, and once they're over the age of 21, like I remember people 22 years old. I'm so old now.
Because of shit they say on TV, it's like it really is, and then like online now too, like about people's age worth and stupid. I don't know who I'm playing yet, Doctor, but probably will not. I have a feeling there's another person at the theater who's gonna play Audrey. But I'm actually aiming for one of the runettes. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted.
She's aiming for one of the narration singing girls.
I really want to be the one that's like, oh, come on. Just so I can do that for fun.
So you have been practicing that Somewhere It's Green song recently.
I have. I was in an abusive relationship. Not now, obviously. I'm very happy now. Yeah. But I was in an abusive relationship, and so I really do connect with that song quite a bit about just having like a simple dream and not wanting and using that simple dream to escape from like the violent reality of your current situation, even though you could leave it probably by yourself. It's just scary to do that. So I love that song. I think it's really, really brilliantly written. But the Runette songs are just way more fun. And they have a lot more to sing, actually.
They get the most songs.
They do get the most songs.
The funnest song is the one about like, yo, I love causing puppy pain and all that shit.
The dentist song. And if I do get the Greek chorus girls, they're called the Runettes, that I would get to sing like, who wants their teeth done by the Marquis de Sade? I fucking love that. That'd be so much fun.
There's a backpack there.
But I am open to auditioning for Audrey, so I will audition. Like if they're like, "Oh, we're calling you back for those two roles," I'd be like, "Cool."
Yeah.
And Nora and I would probably be like, the girl who would probably be up for Audrey would probably just talk to each other and be like, "Do you really want it, or do you really want it?" When
you're probably like,
we're pretty cool, so.
Yeah. Either one of you is fine for it.
Yeah, it would be. Both would be perfectly wonderful, and both would be slightly different. But I have a feeling this is something they've wanted to do as a group for a while, and like that's the,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, makes
friends
sense.
and creators for a while. I don't want to get in the way of that.
Yeah.
Oh, happy Brett gifted us up.
Thank you, Happy. Thank you for the sub, dude. Let's see. Blurb. Blurb.
Lead these guys away. Yeah, I'll have to say, like, it's interesting with the concept of age, like, especially as an actress, like, as I've gotten older, I'm like, my age is starting to shift now. Like, in, you know, I think, like, even up to, like, 10 years ago, I was still being auditioned for, like, Juliet. And then, time I was very much like, I don't want to play a 13-year-old girl. I don't think that's right anymore. So I aimed for the nurse, who is an older, more mature character. Oh, Jesus.
You didn't know I was there. You're supposed to be blind.
But I actually have felt like both like more confident and more beautiful, like actually beautiful as I've gotten older. Like I've gotten more comfortable with my body and myself. So it's weird because I'm supposed to feel less pretty as I get older, but because of my confidence improving as I've gained maturity, I don't feel those things, even though I read that that's how I'm supposed to be feeling. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Makes good sense to me.
I am familiar with Judy Garland and what she went through to play Dorothy. It's a horribly sad story. If those of you don't know Judy Garland, she was essentially a child actor who was contracted into those Hollywood studios back in the day, where the contracts were, you know, pretty much like they owned you. That's actually where Palm Springs came from. It was just outside of the border of the contract, where celebrities kind of do their own thing and be left alone. But Judy Garland was put on a series of diet pills to make her lose weight and keep her coked up, basically, and then downers to like regulate her. So she had a very swung emotional experience because of her handlers, and they were telling her all through Wizard of Oz that she was too fat and stuff, like, which is crazy. If you look at her, she's like gorgeous.
Yeah.
Not to mention what that would have done to her, like what it did to her voice, because she had a gorgeous singing voice. To put that much substance in you will alter your instrument, so it is sad. Especially because her performance was so lovely.
Run, girl, run.
Run, freedom, run.
Get that gotcha.
Freedom, run away. You better run, run. Freedom, run away. That song from You're in Town.
You're in town. That's definitely a play they should do it on there.
I mentioned that.
What they say.
They didn't know it actually.
They didn't know you're in there?
She was 17 when she did Wizard of Oz.
Oh, fuck you. Oh.
I like Judy Garland's a much more oh Lord, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. A much more empowered performance of Judy Garland's is her singing I don't care. Oh, more fun. They say not me. She was a big LGBTQ support, hopefully IA, Pure N+ supporter back in the day. And her daughter, Liza Minnelli, carried on that legacy.
Ooh, a lot of dudes here. Got a juke.
Oh, Jesus. Did they bite you on it? Infected?
Not in this series anymore. Not for like characters you play as. Infection only comes from very specific circumstances, like someone injecting you with a needle, I've noticed.
Oh, okay. Actually, if you guys want to know a fun fact about The Wizard of Oz, I used to work up the street from the Culver City Hotel, which is where all of the Munchkins Little People actors stayed during the shooting of that movie. And this was one of the first, essentially, Little People conventions ever. They had hundreds of actors come in to do Munchkin Land, tra la 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 la, right? Apparently at this hotel, the Little People got enamored, had crazy parties, and had these very, very, like, everybody knew about it orgies. And it's very famously mentioned at that very bougie hotel.
This is the end of my run.
Culver City Hotel, and I worked up the street from it.
Dead. I'm so alive.
Yeah, there's a lot of eeriness around the filming of The Wizard of Oz for sure. Well, if you want Chauncey, you can do the same thing Shirley Henderson did to get the Moaning Myrtle and Cotton. Play the young girl.
I'm not special.
I have still played. I think, what was it, like 3 years ago? Yeah, it was the year before we started dating. I played a 16-year-old boy. So I play young people frequently because I'm tiny. I'm like 5'2".
Yeah.
So when I'm on stage with the right costume and hairstyle, you can't tell how old I am.
Like she's a person.
Dick shot.
I ain't making it any further, I don't think.
Do I like Carol Channing? I think I do. Let me just double look up that person. Because I know the name and I can't, the face is hazy in my brain right now.
Right, this is the end of this.
Yes, I do like Carol Channing. Rip. Sassy. Funny. I don't know much about her personal politics or like her like how she treated people though. But I do like her work. Oh, she was in Thumbelina.
Oh, super dead.
Oh, I obviously love Carol Channing because she was in Chippendale Rescue Rangers and the Magic School Bus. Wait, the fuck? Wait, is she Miss Frizzle?
Well, I almost made it to the end of the first.
No, Lily Tomlin is Miss Frizzle.
I think I need to make it to his like cell or something, didn't I? I was almost there.
Aren't most boys in cartoons voiced by women?
Some of them
several are, yeah.
It's easier for them to hit that tone.
Oh my god, this picture.
Yep.
Jesus. Really, game? Come on, man.
She sticks him in the night.
Yeah. He's about to do terrible things.
It's very David Cage.
Yeah, it's a little like, okay. Can we show that the woman is strong by like not having her? Can she fight?
You killed him at the very least.
I mean, I'm thrilled for her.
Very David
Just
Cage.
fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
That guy. He did.
Could I play a 25-year-old? Yes, I could.
Try this one then.
Both on I would say on film you definitely have to like style my hair a certain way. But yeah, I've actually I get called in for I think recently I was called in for a 24-year-old.
Forgive me, my daddy's gotta go.
But I also get called in for like literally 40 to 50-year-old roles where like the only character description, and I shit you not, is she looks good for her age. That's all I get.
All it is sometimes.
Right now it's been a lot of yoga moms. Tons of
yoga moms.
Of late 30s, early 40s yoga moms.
Hey.
Hear me out, audiobook narrations. I totally hear you out. That's a good idea. Is this?
This is the gunsmith guy that you meet in the game.
Later, Cook. Night. Everyone in Broadway loved Carol Channing. Yeah, good stuff. Do you represent the Lollipop Guild? I don't. I did play a character in the Wizard of Oz canon though, but not the films or Wicked. I played in an immersive theater show that was based on the Frank Oz books. And I played a character called General Ginger, who was based on the Suffragettes.
Suffragette.
Purple smoke, shit.
So avoid the purple smoke.
Mostly 40k Warhammer 40k. Remember, in video games, if you're fat, you're evil. Not like real life. Oh, thanks, Bio. You're gonna go play some games of your own, Doctor? Have fun, honey. I like the Carol Kane. She's a very,
Honey boys.
she's got really cool, I like female character actors like that. There's an FF7 audiobook. I would listen to that. If you guys want a good short read, there's a very good novelization of Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
Buenas noches, Nahel. You had a rough a rough 12-hour day, Eric Hess. Pull up a chair and relax.
No
Kisses to you too, Nahuel.
no roughness
Good night.
here.
Get some rest.
Oh, poison.
Yes, I know. Carol Kane, the actress, rules.
This guy's the real main character.
No, she's the one who's like, confident, right?
Pump it. Is there like an EDM concert going on somewhere in this game right now? Because it's the
It's just Sandstorm.
I thought there was like an apocalypse going on.
Yes, Monty, there is a really good novelization of Silent Hill 2. I will drop it in your Discord DMs. What's my opinion on the first Silent Hill 4 games? The first 4 Silent Hill games? I haven't played one myself. I've only watched it, and I think I've got to play it to have an opinion on it.
You're playing the 4 right now.
I am playing... no, she's talking about Silent Hill.
Oh,
Silent Hill 2 is a masterpiece. Silent Hill 2 Remake is a masterpiece. Silent Hill 3 I have yet to play, but I will be playing because I was gifted an amazing Heather cosplay by Bio. I'm very excited about. Just got the skirt for that. And I played Silent Hill 4 on my own when I was in college. And I felt that the apartment sections, like where you're back in the real world, were particularly scary and cool. And I really liked that whole, you know, you're in a fighting area and then you're not, and then it bleeds over. I thought that was pretty cool. But I did not finish that game on my own, and I know that, like, you've got to kind of go through some annoying shit to get through it all the way. That's my opinion on the Silent Hill. Moo hugs, Fluffy.
Apparently the Silent Hill 1 remake is further along than people think, and it might be out in like 2020, late 2026 or sometime in 2027.
Are you talking about that?
No, Silent Hill 1 remake.
Oh, cool. Also, they still didn't, they didn't announce the Final Fantasy IX remake. I'm very sad.
Not yet, no.
I'm forgetting that.
One day.
Talk Jesus into oblivion. Yeah, the room one guy. Yeah, ask us to join us on Discord. It's fun. Find that link.
Been seeing more of Evident Mike, and they definitely, we've been hearing rumors of it for a while. I think it'll happen eventually. But when that gets announced, who knows? Why did I just make Mago mode? That was so stupid of me.
There it is. Monty, I found it. I'm gonna send it to you now.
For me? What'd I send?
No, I'm sorry for Monty. Ooh.
Isn't this the same thing as like Agent Hunk stuff? Only it's got a timer on that one. I guess new items like this. Shotgun shells, green herb. I don't really need the heals. Oh, I need ammo.
That is EDM playing.
Urgent EDM. A lot of enemies down here. Can I just poison myself? I don't think poison can actually kill you in this game, right? It can just like make you cough. If Dartigan and Charmsy had did D&D stats, I feel like they would both have max charisma.
Aww.
It'd be something like that. We'd definitely be like probably charisma builds or bards.
We do get seated at busy restaurants very frequently without like reservations and stuff.
It does happen.
Like we went to this very well-known pizza place in New York called Joe's on Bleecker Street.
Yep.
And we got there and like we were dressed up a little bit because we're having our night out, like explore so much. It was such a great night.
It was.
And it was like definitely one of my favorite dates with you ever.
Aw.
And there was a big line, like it had to be like about like 15 people deep.
Yeah.
And as we were walking towards it, I didn't know if the restaurant was like the place. And a guy came out in like an apron. So I was like, oh, he probably works there. And I just turned and I was like, excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you, but is this Joe's Pizza? And he was like, you looking for Joe's on Bleecker? And I was like, yeah, that's where we're gonna have dinner or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, it's right here. Come on in, you two. And he just like waves us in past this big line of people and sat us down in like a nice corner booth. And we were like waited on immediately. So
I'm gonna guess the other people in line didn't like us as much.
yeah, I think they were. I have seen the Broadway Bro Down South Park episode. It is one of my favorite episodes. I made Dartigan watch it actually.
Yeah, the one where they like do like, blowjob is done with your heart.
Blowjob isn't with your mouth. It's with your heart.
So get on your knees and put that heart to work.
Blowjobs. I love that fucking episode.
Everyone in any type of industry loved the South Park.
Respect your authority, bro. What's your authority, bro? I said West Side Story, bro. Merrily we roll along, bro. If you're a theater, and the best part is that the creators we're music majors, so they get their own jokes. The restaurant owner recognized the Dartigan Jones from your title video.
Oh yeah, that's what made it work. Even though I didn't say a word and I don't use my face.
You enjoyed Wicked and Book of Mormon? Monty, it's a really good episode of South Park that I highly recommend you look up and watch. It's basically, the premise is that the reason that men take their dates, be it female or male, to Broadway musicals is that there's subliminal messaging in each musical for people to give blowjobs.
Why doesn't it work on men though?
I think it's meant to be just women.
You know, about to die.
But apparently there's subliminal messaging in each song. And they call it subtext.
Subtext.
But the subtext is like, and I'm defying gravity. Like that song's going on and there's just a guy in the background going, look at them, becoming friends. You're in Oz. You love blowjobs. Like it's... And in the episode, Randy decides that he's going to write a musical as well, and therein the chaos ensues.
And then all the other like playwrights come out to like congratulate him, right?
No, they do not. They're mad at him. The playwrights come out, like, and all the famous, like, Broadway dudes, like Andrew Lloyd Webber, Stephen Sondheim, Stephen Schwartz, who else? Oh my God, I'm totally blanking on a name right now. But there's other, oh God, Elton John, duh. All come out and are like, buddy, you're fucking up our subtext thing, your musical, which is called Splooge-Drenched Blowjob Queen. They're like, that is not subtext. You're not being subtle enough. So they start fighting him, but then he stands up to them and they yell at each other and tell each other how much they respect each other. So then they celebrate by going to Hooters, where they tell him, hey, you just need to change the title of your piece. So instead of Splooge-Drenched Blowjob Queen, how about you change it to The Lady in White?
Lady in White.
And Spider-Man is involved. And I'm not going to say more about it, but you guys should definitely watch it because it's very funny.
Runs open. Remember in Cyprus, I was coming out of the club and there was no taxis at 2 a.m. and the island didn't have Uber. And I was the fuck, how am I going to get home? And I see the owner of a Donor restaurant, where we eat every day, and he goes like, hey, and I go, hey, Dimitri, and he gives me a ride. It was, so there's like it was one of those kebab places or something.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I always hear they're like, oh, they're actually really nice people.
New Yorkers actually, like, as sharp and like brittle as they can be, if you need help, like, New York comes to hold you. It is really pretty cool.
Or the Forgotten Soldier now. There's a tale of a future there never was.
Yeah, Bio, I would say if people aren't in the Broadway world, that episode is not gonna make a lot of sense. But if you do Broadway, that shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Here's a tale of the future that never was, of a night that never dawned. Yes, like that scene in Spider-Man 2. Yes.
Attention, self-destruct sequence.
Okay, I got a machine gun and some ammo.
Oh, and I sent you that link too, Monty, for the Silent Hill novel. So enjoy that as well. It's like a good read. I read that in one night, like just couldn't put it down. Good.
This guy's got bulletproof zombies. Can I get some of that? Well, I'm already out of ammo. Did you win as the lady and the gun store owner? No, I died after getting close to the end of each one. I'm not planning to actually complete these. I just wanted to check them out. First aid spray, a mup. This one's apparently the hardest one, I believe. I need that.
Hardest one.
You're the hardest one. Give me so much gunpowder. I need heals. both kind of in there. Lightning hawk. Shotgun. Only has one round in it. Oh shit, I'm dead. Well, I hope I taste good at the very least. The Luna. Hunk mode is, yeah, we're gonna do a hunk mode now, actually. I had to save hunk mode for the last. Did you try the gas station? I don't have access to the gas station.
This is Nighthawk. Come in, Alpha. Alpha, do you read?
Nighthawk, this is Hunk from Alpha Team.
Man, I thought you were all wiped out. I've been trying
I'm
to...
at point K-12. Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper, huh?
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. I'll pick you up there.
Got it.
It's kind of impressive how popular Hunk is. I'm gonna let you be terrible with him though. Okay, he's got a lot of stuff. Make everything count. I don't think you get any other ammo during the fight.
Rob. South Park, Simpsons, or some other sitcom. Probably South Park is my favorite. I just find their ballsiness and how they, like, literally nothing is secret. To be, like, peak satire. They'll make fun of it as much as they'll make fun of themselves, and they make fun of themselves a lot. So I can respect that.
No.
I'll tell you, that last episode they did was like one of the ballsiest motherfucking things I've ever seen anybody in media do. So I you love it or hate it, you gotta respect it.
God, there's
It's brave.
zombies here.
My cat is like obsessed with rice pudding right now.
I didn't know she liked rice pudding so much. Like fiending for that stuff. What am I doing?
Make Lucky play tofu. That's so
You can play as a like a hunk of tofu in this game.
Tofu?
Yeah. It's like a joke. It's not serious.
I like jokes.
I don't know how you get it though.
Jokes is good.
Come on.
Jokey, Vicky. Unit as in his junk, it rhymes with hunk. That's a good one, sister. You have to clear this to unlock tofu survivor. That'd do a good job. I don't want no tofu lacking gentleman.
Tofu lack. You lack tofu.
You, sir, lack tofu. Pretty it
Where am I going?
My voice is the female equivalent to Randy Newman. Are you ready, Randy Newman?
I think I'm going the right way. Tofu mode is tofu plays exactly like this, doesn't it? Just with a piece of tofu instead of hunk. Okay, I'm not doing too bad on ammo. Okay, that's not the way to go. Bless you all, chat. Oh. Ball. Alright, don't really want to make mag ammo, I want to make shotgun ammo. What? How am I doing, chat? How we doing so far? Oh, fuck. Well, that's not where I go. Oh, wow.
Petty. So fucking petty.
Come on, fight him off. Oh, come on, that hit you in the face. Why did I even come back here? Well, I don't think I'm gonna make it out with Hunk. I'm almost dead, but I got pretty close for my first run ever. Oh, of course you'd be here. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, didn't see you in the dark. Oh well. I got pretty close. I think I was actually almost out, wasn't I? I think the end, you just go out the front door of the police station, don't you? In OG Resident Evil 2 and Outbreak, you can see his face. It is just at the front door, so yeah, I was actually like a hallway away. Oh well, that was a pretty good run for it, for my first one on it. Pretty damn far anyways. Mortis. I just really needed one more heal. That would have been good. Well, chat. But I think that's a pretty good end to our Resident Evil 2 streams. Yo, dying. Being eaten alive as Agent Hunk. Dogs in the sewer walkway screwed you? Yeah, I noticed that one. I got hit, I lost a few too many of my, like, you'll stun grenades in my knife. Beat the 4th survivor, no damage. Hey, nice. But, chat, I think that's what we're gonna call tonight. It's only like 10 minutes till midnight anyway. It's a pretty good stopping point. I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna be streaming yet, but I'll think of something. Maybe I'll go back and play more Eliza PDLZ. I did kind of like leave that one hanging, so we'll see. But you've all been amazing. Thank you for joining me for another Resident Evil playthrough. I've still got Village and also maybe Resident Evil Director's Cut left to play through, so we still got more Resident Evil coming. I might even play Revelations 2 again, who knows. But that's it for me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for any super chats or bits or subs tonight as well. If you're new here, please subscribe on YouTube or follow me on Twitch. I've got the Discord and the Patreon down below as well if you want to give that a look. But I thank you all for the mod team as too. And hey, just thank you guys for hanging out with me, spending some time. Much appreciated it.
Thanks for letting me sing Florence, chat.
Yeah, and Lucky's here too. And hey, thanks for letting her sing for you. He loves doing it. Oops. I'm flinging my wires around. But chat, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, everybody.
Bye.
So, we know.